bring the heat.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the one and the only Rumboyz Fantasy Network. I am your host, the founder of the Rumboyz Fantasy Network, Rumboyz Robbie. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure that you guys go ahead right away and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you're supporting us on YouTube. We greatly appreciate it. We're trying to hit that 3K subscriber mark before the kickoff of the NFL season. I would love to get it before preseason, honestly. So make sure that you guys share this content, hit the link, share the content, subscribe to the channel, and also that little button that looks like this, spike that like button, make that little gray button go blue, give us a thumbs up, indulge into the live chat. This is Rumboyz After Dark. Happy Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Without further ado, we are going to get right into the show, right into the cast and crew. First up, representing the Rumboyz Fantasy Network and also the McLateral, he is spitting it to you in his terms. It's your boy, Herms.
Yo, dude, check it out. So I went to the gas station, right? I found these Cheetos that are, it's the Mexican street corn flavor. That's pretty cool,
Oh,
right?
That's fire. That sounds fire.
So, hey, shout out Mexican street corn.
Shout out Munchies, bro. That's exactly what that's for. Like when we ingest these and inhale these vitamins. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, he is a writer with Going For Two. Drop the mic, FM.
What's up? Let's do this thing.
Let's fucking go. I love the energy. Let's go.
I am pumped tonight. Let's go. Uzis and everything, baby.
Yo, Oozies and Lambos, baby. Oozies and Lambos.
I can't wait for you to do that sometime when you're on mute.
Oh, God.
It's gonna happen.
It will eventually.
Ladies and gentlemen, next up, he is with the Front Yard Fantasy crew. You guys have seen him on this show before. He is a returning member. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the shortest analyst in the industry, G-Man J.
Tim, hold on. Sorry, I can't hear you. What would you say? You say something? Mike blew my eardrums out. So, I appreciate you having me as always, even though you're talking junk like always. But that's what friends do. So, speaking of which, you know what? I got to get myself one of those Rumboyz shirts. We got to talk after the show. So,
Rumboyz.com. I'll give you a promo code to get your discount.
There you go. Give me that promo code.
Yeah, I'll get you a discount. Everyone's still got to pay though.
I'm good with that.
Shit,
my dumb ass didn't even use the promo code, and I work here.
Hey, well, I told you to wait. I was like, wait, I'm gonna give you a promo code, and you were like, all right, I already ordered it. I got the one that I wanted.
Yeah, give me that promo code. I'm gonna order that tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, next up, he is the owner of One Expos hat and the owner of Shy City Sports. Ladies and gentlemen, Steven Johnson. By the way, I love the last name.
Gentlemen, how are you?
Great.
Yeah, go Nats.
I would just like to say,
so
I would like to
the
say,
connection rolling.
I think Sam is short. I am short, but I think Sam Wagman is shorter than I am. So I would like to throw that out there. Let's just make that.
Is that
statement.
something we'll just have to measure at the expo?
Yeah, we're gonna go back to
okay.
back. Yep.
Okay, it's gonna be the
as
main
long as you
event
bring
for
like a
Saturday
yardstick,
night.
you'll be able to tell. We'll be able to tell how.
Yeah,
tall
but
one
I
is.
don't want to carry Swag Man in a freaking bitch going around the expo. I want to carry you in that motherfucker, bro.
Let's do it.
Dress you up in a goddamn tuxedo and everything. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, he is the graphic designer for the Real Deal Fantasy HQ. Give it up for Toby Z2.
What's up, fellas?
Howdy.
Oh, wait, what are you about to do? What are you about to do? Oh, go ahead. You got. I was hoping you would have shock on that whole fucking thing right there.
Now he's about to down the thing though. Oh, I thought so.
Ah, so close.
Just
fucking
like
cold.
a Kentucky Wildcat, come up just a little bit short at the end.
Jay, I'm not even a Kentucky fan. I've had this shirt since 8th grade.
Yeah, I mean, look at the way it fucking looks on you. You got this side that's popping out.
Hey, at least we can fit into it. I can't fit into shit. Since
Looks like
Saturday.
Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Is what it
Any
looks like.
shirt that's too small, just cut the sleeves off all the way down. It'll fit again.
Ladies and gentlemen, hey, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put you right next to a person with a shirt exactly like yours, and also y'all both got country as hell accents.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Oklahoma Dougie. Oh, you muted. He muted.
He's muted.
It wasn't
We
me.
gave him the warning.
Hey, I wouldn't have no introduction unlike that. That's the way all my shows start off, so I might as well start this one off the same. And I believe I got the accent thing. I got that down. And we're gonna have to get them rulers because I'm 5'6", maybe 5'6" with heels.
I'm 5'7", so I'm not the shortest one on the Rumboyz for first time ever.
Shit. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, he is over at Razzball.com. Make sure that you check him out. This is honestly one of the funniest motherfuckers on Twitter, all right? I'm going to be real with y'all. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Joey Ryan.
So, wait, what are we measuring at Expo? Because, I mean, I'm here for that if we're going to do it, but whatever.
I am not
I'm
going
now
at the same
out.
time as Joey.
No comment. I'm telling.
Shit. Oh, snap. My reality TV royalty in the house. Oh, shit. Ladies and gentlemen, we have one more panelist before we get into paying those bills. We got some promo codes for you guys so that you can win some money and also enjoy some more Rumboyz access content. But our final panelist is representing the Front Yard Fantasy Crew, FYF Simon.
What's up? What's up? Last and probably definitely least, I'm glad to be here, guys.
Definitely not least. We say the best for last, bro. Say the best for last. Hell yeah.
Jay.
Oh. All right. So I'm gonna be honest.
I love you, Simon.
All three of you, all right, are getting your Rumboyz After Dark cherries pop. So actually, you guys are in for the trouble tonight. It's
I'm going in like head number 2 at this time. Like I'm a Rumboyz After Dark veteran now.
Exactly. This motherfucker, you're a resident at this point. What up, Ishmael Chaz? What up, Raj? I see you up in the chat, Payne. Shane, look at all these YouTube viewers. Let's go. Fucking run that up. Let's go. Hey, Herms, take it away. SportsMe is sports you. Add me, bro.
Okay, so basically what happens is you get a phone, and then when you get the phone, it's like, wow, there's like nothing on this. I should download some applications. Well, if you're thinking about downloading applications and you're really into sports, a great place to start is with the SportsMe app. Because, God damn it. Okay, so you download the thing, you create an account, and it's like, wow, what are all these people doing yelling about sports? Wow, I want to participate. Well, it's easy for you to do. All you got to do is click a button that's on the screen, and then you do the thing, you make a video, and it's like, hey, check it out. I have an opinion. And then you post it, and then it's like, wow, cool. And if other people like your opinion, there's this button, and it's like, ding, 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 ding. And they're like, wow, that was really cool. And then if you do well,
points, and
you'll get a trophy, and it'll be sick. And then, it says, yeah, you can promote, yourself, your work, whatever it is you want to promote. I don't know. SportsMe. It's sports you.
Oh, he got the direction. He pointed right to like the box and everything. Like, damn. Oh shit! I gotta pull you down.
Terms is looking directly into all of our souls right now. You know that, right?
Yo, that was
can't tell if he's
trippy.
frozen
That
or
was
not.
wild, Hermes.
Hey, that's so getting clipped for Twitter. Ladies and gentlemen, I am here to talk to you about Monkey Knife Fight. Monkey Knife Fight, promo code Rumboyz. We are matching your deposits all the way up to $50. 100% match. Make sure you go ahead, check out the Monkey Knife Fight app. Daily fantasy prop bets. If you're into prop or daily fantasy prop action, legal prop action, get on over there. We do have All-Star Weekend action going down for the Home Run Derby and the All-Star Game, so on and so forth. NBA Finals are up and on her way with the Stars Shootout. And don't worry, she'll be coming around the corner when she comes. NFL is almost here, so make sure that you guys get on up with Monkey Knife Fight, monkeyknifefight.com. You can also download the app available on iOS and Android. Promo code Rumboyz. Start winning money, and also catch Rumboyz NFL AM before during the NFL season, before the lines close. We'll be giving you guys advice. Yeah. All righty, y'all ready to go ahead?
Monkey knife fight. See? I got it down. Finally.
You did. I think that was 5, but I mean, we'll count it. Let's go ahead, get into the show. But before we get into the show, cheers to me, cheers to you. Oh, yeah, I fucked that. Cheers to me, cheers to you. All the rum boys and girls want to do. Dilly.
Fuck them kids.
You about made Robbie choke, Herms.
Oh God.
God damn it. All righty. Well, we begin tonight's show with
Shane.
part 2.
Damn Shane.
With part 2 of Oozies and Lambos. So if you guys remember, a couple of you guys were here when we first discussed this Oozie and Lambo situation. For those that don't know, Kansas City Chiefs defensive end Frank Clark freaking got caught stepping offsides again, but this time with a firearm. Had a duffel bag, had a Uzi in the duffel bag, unzipped in the open in his Lambo. I don't know about y'all, but he's possibly facing a 3 years in prison, not jail, okay? Prison. All right, he's gonna be in there with Maclong and freaking all of them, and they're gonna be like just yeah. So, do you think that he does the time for this or no? I asked the panel.
Well, I mean,
we start with Herms.
Yeah. So if I'm his lawyer and I'm arguing the defense to be like, well, Your Honor, to be fair, he put it in a duffel bag. He tried to hide it. So I mean, like, I think that alone, even if he doesn't fully avoid this whole thing, I think you get your sentence reduced if you at least tried to hide your weapon. So yeah, the duffel bag, that step 1 was there, but step 2 was closing the bag, and then step 3 was putting it in a place where you can't find it. So, I mean, he did one of the 3 steps you need to do. I mean, that has to count for something. I don't know, but he's
a report.
Yeah.
There is a report, if we do remember last time that we discussed this on part 1, that it was supposedly his security guard's duffel bag and supposedly his security guard's Uzi. Which why your security guard
never heard that?
Why has he got Uzi?
Officer, that's not mine. I don't know where that came from.
Why?
Yo, if you're gonna get
we
called
call
with
that
an
a
Uzi,
fall
though,
guy.
If you are my security guard, exactly. The fall guy fucked up. Like, you left your weapon in my vehicle. Like, what kind of fall? You are the shittiest fall guy ever. Like, fired. So, I just want to toss that perspective out there, Herms. Like, do you think that maybe that side, you were coming at it from the lawyer standpoint, do you think that side could maybe work in his favor?
Yeah, I mean, the fall guy fucked up. I've always been more of a springtime guy myself. And, I think that it's important just, I don't know, that I had to do it. Anyways, but yeah. Fuck. Okay.
All right, I'm out. This is fun, guys. See you later. Have a good night.
Not every joke's a winner. But so God damn it, I'm the worst. Okay. So I don't know. I mean, it'll probably be fine, right? I don't know. Isn't that how things work normally?
Yo, isn't it? Does that make you all right? The fact that he had a Uzi, does that make you a fucking shitty security guard? Like, bro, you can't hit the right side of a car. We are in clubs.
Somebody's gonna come out and
you need a submachine gun to get this shit done, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a little aggressive, but hey, whatever works. Maybe he should invest in new bodyguards. I think that's probably the move. That's probably the move.
They got Call of Duty weapons. Go ahead, Mike. This is your team.
I mean, even if it was the bodyguards, put the damn gun somewhere the cop ain't going to be able to see it when he walks up to check your freaking ID and insurance. I mean, it wasn't like he was searching the car. He saw it in plain daylight. Put a blanket over it. Put something over it. I mean, that is the dumbest thing, but I don't think he's going to serve the time. I think he is going to get suspended, but he's not. I don't think he's going to serve time.
Do you realize how much freaking drugs Rick James did and the amount of times that authorities walked in on him and the shit was just all over the place and he never got arrested or anything?
Because he's Rick James, bitch!
I'm Rick James, bitch! Yeah, damn.
I was setting that up. I threw that right up for someone to just, Look at that comedy right there. I mean, but like I'm just saying, like the amount of like these NFL athletes, like athletes don't get treated the same as actors or singers or like if Usher got caught with an Uzi, they'd probably laugh at him. They'd be like, "What the? You went from singing in the rain, talking about let it burn to this? Like, oh god, you don't even know how to use that, bro." Yeah, but like you're Frank Clark, you're a big dude, then you got a bodyguard with you. Like I get that you have to protect you or you got to protect your family, but come on.
Hey, let me tell you one thing is now that they got Jerron Reed in town, Frank Clark ain't as much of a necessity as he was back in the day. Jerron Reed can move around the line. He can play little at the base end. He can move the inside. So
I disagree with you, Dougie. We still need that guy. He better not get suspended. We need him. We need him more. I mean, we still need him.
I don't know. He a little jumpy, which is probably why he needed to have a trigger on his waist.
No, that was D4. That was jumpy.
Oh yeah, that was D4.
They wore the same number.
Yep. Go ahead, Jay.
So before I get started, Z2, we see our guy Josh is in the chat. I know you got something to tell him real quick about Scott Fishbowl. I'm gonna give you a second.
If you're in the chat, pick in fucking Scott Fishbowl, please.
There you go.
Let's go,
Josh, you're on the clock at Scott Fishbowl. Don't forget that.
Stop petting your dog and let's get a pick in. Come on.
Hey,
he's struggling to draft right now, so
that's not even his dog. He's got an amazing dog.
Before you go on your take, I hope the chat knows that we're gonna be going through some fantasy rosters later. And we don't know who, but we're going to be pulling up some rosters and we're going to be doing some roasting.
Oh, I like that. That's what I'm talking about.
We get a little sauced up, as we go.
Hey, and, Simon called it. Throw it up there. What did Josh just say?
Poker.
Yep, playing poker. Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I hope he plays poker better than he drafts.
Oh. Find out again.
He won. So at least he's got that in his pocket.
Yeah, he's got that going for him.
He won?
Go ahead, Jay. What's your take?
He's not going anywhere. He's got the almighty dollar, which can buy you a good lawyer. And if a good lawyer can get O.J. Simpson out of trouble, he's going to be just fine. Now, the only thing I will say is it did happen in California that does have some pretty strict gun laws. That's the only thing that gives me pause. So I don't think he's going to wind up facing any jail time, but the California thing does scare me just a little bit.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, Cali don't play, but I mean, yeah, you're right. He fucked.
Right, like if he's in my neck of the woods, like North Carolina or something like that, they'd be like, I got three. Let's be honest. Like I got three. So.
Bro, I live in Colorado.
I mean, I don't have a Uzi or anything. I'm not. I don't have that.
Hey, for some reason, y'all remember that video of the homie sitting on the washer machine with a freaking bazooka? That's what I picture Frank Clark just sitting in his Lambo with the Uzi. Just a big motherfucker with a gun, just for no reason.
Some dude walking like a Subway with the bazooka on his back and go order a sub. Like, yeah, I want the
people.
Let me get the Italian BMT. Hold on, let me sit my bazooka down real quick. Like, come on, man.
Steven, your take.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's going to jail. I mean, I think if at worst he's going to get a suspended sentence and he's going to be sitting here, and as long as he figures out his probation, stays clean, and does his community service, he's going to be fine. It's the suspension that's going to happen. No doubt it's going to happen. Was it Marshawn Lynch got 3 games for a gun charge about 10 years ago? I'd say it's going to be that, if not a little bit more, just because, again, who the fuck has an Uzi? It's not a handgun. So it wouldn't shock me if it's like 6 games. It honestly wouldn't.
That's what's the funniest part is like when you put the car and the weapon together, it's like, what are you like living a fucking rap video, bro? Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, and that's the other thing. Like, this isn't like dumbass Plaxico Burress shooting himself in the leg with
whoa.
handgun.
Let's not talk about that.
You got a ring with him, so I don't care.
The Giants would have went back to back if that didn't happen.
Yo, Plaxico said, "I can do a cheddar bob better than you."
You know what? I remember vividly exactly where I was when I got the text that Plaxico Burress shot himself in the leg. I will never forget that moment.
It made for like 2 great years of fantasy football team names. It's all good.
And what was hilarious, the year before, Gilbert Arenas, right down the road, got caught with guns in locker room. It was like, you didn't learn anything.
He's pulling out guns at his teammates.
He had it in sweatpants. That's the sweatpants. No wonder it fell down your legs. Sweatpants.
Toby, go ahead.
He's probably going to get suspended, but I want to talk to like Frank Clark or something because you brought up Call of Duty earlier, Robbie. The meta is not an Uzi. He needs to get like a Mac 10 or something. That's the meta in Call of Duty right now. So he needs to up his game a little bit because the Uzi.
Hold on,
the Uzi
you want to go? I'm ready to roll, man. Let's do it. Let's go. PS5 right here, man. Let's do it.
Jay, I'll knock your hand spin around that damn controller.
Robbie, I can't wait to get a stool and slap you in Canton.
Hey, it would look very fucking cartoonish from your height, so I love it. That'd make great comedy.
Did y'all see the flex? Y'all see the flex that Jay just did? He got a PS5.
Jay, by the way. Wait, what happened? What did you say?
Did y'all see the slight flex that Jay just did with the PS5?
Oh, with the PS5? Oh, yeah.
It is what it is.
I thought we both have them.
No, well, you said I work for my money, motherfucker. Shit. You judge me, you college ass. Shit. Go ahead. Hey, Dougie. What else you got to add? I know you were spitting some truth before. Oh, Dougie, you there? Oh shit. All right, we're gonna go to Joey.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to go to prison. He might see like 4 games, but I'll call my team Lambos and Oozies. I mean, I might do that. That's about all I see coming out of this.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Dropping soon. Lambos and Oozies.
Can you do that when I add? So for one of the Rumboyz leagues, we're doing 13 leagues this year, the most that we've ever done. I'm having to do a lot of work and it fucking blows. But we're doing 5 for cash, we're doing 5 for charity, and we're doing 3 for all newbies. One of those leagues is going to involve IDP. Bro, I need you to do that in the IDP one. Like, I'm saving a special spot just for you, Joey. Like,
you know what? I'm in 0 IDP leagues right now. So I'm gonna commit right here on After Dark to do it.
There we go.
Hey! You know what, Robbie? Count me in for one of the charity leagues. I'm in there for that. So.
Bro,
and Herms is going to pay my entry fee, which I think is the best part of all of this.
Yeah. Hey, one of the charity leagues we've already started filling. We've already got the spots filled up. I'm gonna make it tomorrow. And literally one of them is called the Philanthropy Showdown. Each analyst, all 12 analysts, has their own, and they can't have the same passion project. Everyone has to have their own individual passion project, and winner gets a whole pool to their charity. Like, I'm excited.
Let's do another one of those because I want to be in that.
Yeah,
Bro, that's about to be.
I'll help you fill it up, man. We can definitely get it. I'm down.
I will be playing on behalf of the Human Fund. If you haven't heard of it, that will be my charity of choice.
Bro, if we do 2, I already got my 2, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till we do that episode and we do like the selection episode for that. Like
Seinfeld reference. Woo.
All right,
I followed you, Herms.
Go ahead. Go. Continue, Joey.
Too young for that.
Continue what you were saying.
I'm done.
Then we're gonna. Simon.
Yo, I mean, these guys already said it. He's probably not going to prison, but you alluded to it earlier. I just want to take a minute to recognize, like, that's some cool shit Uzis and a Lambo. Like, you know what I mean? For all the things to get caught for, that dude had an Uzi and a Lambo. Like, come on. That's all I gotta say.
Like, what did you do today?
I
Exactly.
shit a couple times. That's about it.
Nice.
Like,
Congratulations on the shitting. That's awesome. I'm
Good
really
job
proud of you.
pooping.
I want to know what he was doing before then, because I'm pretty sure there was like a scene from Wolf on Wall Street involved somewhere. And if y'all know which one I'm referring to,
I want to know what he does besides football. Because why the fuck do you have an Uzi? Why do you need that much protection?
yeah.
Nudes and
Because he got that money, he can.
I want to know what
I
you
would have
can't
one.
hit.
I mean,
I want to know what you can't hit. E on the mic, stick around. We have fight talk at the end of the show. You already know how we do here on Rumboyz After Dark. Dilly. Let's get into the next topic. We start at the bottom of the map with Simon. We do things in a snake order here because, well, we're a bunch of fucking fantasy football analysts and we don't know any other order to go in.
is this gonna be third round reversal like Scott Fishbowl, or are we just gonna keep it straight?
You got jokes. No, we're going to be traditional.
I'm just asking. Just asking.
Did you just ask me if I'm a psychopath in a roundabout way? Like was that like
What? Maybe, possibly.
because a little bit I am. Saquon Barkley refused to commit to playing week 1 or refused to comment as to if he was going to be playing week 1 of the season. Will Barkley be ready for the start of the season? And will he be eased back into the action for the first few weeks? What's your outlook on Barkley? We start with Simon.
I mean, it has to raise like a little bit of a concern, right? But if I was a betting man, I would still put money on he's ready to go week 1. And now, as far as him being eased back into it, that's a real possibility. That's a chance. But what does that move him from the second best running back those first couple of weeks to the 7th? Like, it doesn't affect how I'm looking at him from like a fantasy perspective. 80% of Saquon Barkley is still better than 10 running backs.
You said I'm telling this wrong. Go ahead and tell Scott. I'll tell Scott, bro. The way you set that league up, that is some psychotic shit, and I love it. I love it, bro.
I got the 12 pick, so I'm loving that third round reversal.
I bet you are. I'm on the opposite end of you.
Go ahead, Joey.
yeah, I mean, ACL tears was it 12 months for like not the max, but that's like the expected 8 to 12 months. I mean, I don't think the Giants or him want to take too much time off if he's not there week 1. Ease him in instead of 25 carries, 20? Like, yeah, I don't think he's gonna miss that much time, if any at all. So yeah, I wouldn't be scared about drafting him at all.
Okay, he said I ain't never scared. Okay, all right, Bone Crusher, slow your roll there. I don't know if anyone got that reference or like if anyone knows the song. I ain't never scared. Okay, no one. All right,
I'm with you.
I got you, Robbie. I got you.
all right. I was about to be like, shit. Am I the only one that remembers Madden 04?
Oh shit! Wait,
Who's on the cover of 04?
Vic.
That was Vic.
Yeah.
I was like,
I'll remember that because I drafted
The ultimate cheat
Michael
code.
Vick, and then literally within 30 minutes of me drafting Michael Vick, that's when he got hurt. I will never forget that.
Jay, how many years apart are you and I?
What's that?
How many years apart are you and I? Like in age?
How old are you?
30?
I'm 35.
So okay, well that's easy math. Quick maths.
I will be 35 in November. So
You're not 35. Then there's a number for that, Jay. It's 34.
Bro, you remember the old school Sports Illustrated for Kids magazines?
oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Did you play in the leagues online?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Bro,
Without a doubt.
days. I wish our kids and our kids can experience that. Oh, that was so raw. That was so entertaining. Fuck, Sports Illustrated. Reinvest your dollars and put it back into that. Damn.
Yeah, for real.
Z2, your take.
I mean, Barkley's still going to be a top running back, but I mean, I'm going to put some caution on it just because it is an ACL tear from a running back, and that O-line didn't get any better through the offseason, and we still have to see Daniel Jones prove it to not stack the box against him, because I know they brought in Galladay and everything, but we still need to see it from Daniel Jones to not get a stack box against Barkley, but he'll still go top 5 running backs in my opinion.
Shane, Thirsty Thursday was yesterday. Calm down.
And back to the Michael Vick
Shane.
reference. I was only 7 when 04 came out.
Yeah, get out of here.
Yo, he on the mic in the chat was 3.
Man.
I was
I was about to graduate high school.
I was 4 years out of high school.
I was 9.
I don't think Simon was born yet.
I was 10. I'm trying to do some math right here.
Yeah. Am I the oldest on this show? Am I the gray bush here or what?
How old are you?
You are.
Nice grandma's boy reference, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm the oldest.
And you're looking good for 38, Joey.
Thank you. I exfoliate, so yeah.
I'm turning.
When the stories really come out and you guys find out
40 this year, Mike.
you're gonna go crazy.
40.
Joey,
When do you turn 40?
Joey, when is the stand up coming, bro? Just fucking let us know.
October
bro.
2nd.
Dude. I have Herms on a mountain. When I get to Herms' level, I'll start doing stand up.
Bro, hey, we've talked. I'm trying to do something. I'm probably gonna do something. I want to work on it. Let's continue. I'm sorry. We got
airline food.
Out of high school, I did it. I was like an improv comedy, and then I did some stand up too. And I mean, it's rough, man. You gotta have thick skin, and I didn't have it at that time.
It looks scary, but I'm like, I don't care.
That shit's tough, dude.
Yeah.
I did it a couple times, and like one time, like the first time I did it, like my buddy had like it's a quick story, but like my buddy did like a whole thing in like his backyard, like set up a stage, like ton of people there and all this shit, and then like this fucking girl that I had been seeing like a year earlier or whatever just randomly fucking showed up, and it was like, what are you? Oh god, this is weird, and it threw off my entire fucking thing. It was horrible. It was absolutely fucking horrible. I was like, you're in my head now, shit. And it was just like, yeah. So shout out
Joey.
to story time with Herm.
Yeah, what's up?
First time I ever did stand up. I had it all set up. I did not tell my parents on purpose. And like right before I left, I let them know like, yeah, I'm going to do stand up. I get there and no lie, my mom, my dad, 2 of their best friends' kids are the entire fucking front row just sitting there waiting for me.
What?
Oh my god!
My so
like
dude,
I'm about to tell jokes about you guys. Like, don't show up.
Like I left and my dad looked at me. Like he looked at me afterwards. He goes, I know that was funny. I just couldn't laugh because it was too real. Like I was telling like family shit up there. And he was like, yo.
Simon, like the Spider-Man, like pointing at each other. My mom was at the first one I ever did, and all my jokes, like they were so raunchy. And one of them was about holding up a rooster, and I was like, "Mom, look at my." You fill in the blank there. I think I can say cock here, can I?
Yeah,
okay, never mind.
Yeah.
So, and my mom.
Have you heard the rest of the people talking tonight?
No,
That's like the least offensive word that's been said all night.
His ears are still ringing from Mike.
Welcome back to Comedy Central, Rumboyz After Dark. I tell you, I paired the best panels together. Okay, back on topic. Let me steer the ship back. Captain's got the no, bro. Hey, dude.
Yeah, Joey.
Hey, look, one more thing. Hey, every fantasy analyst has had a fantasy about doing comedy or wanting to do comedy. Look at Adam Rank. He went on tour for a little while before the pandemic. That's the whole thing. Go ahead, Steven, say quads. How do you feel? And I'm about to piss everyone off after we get to these next 3 after you.
I mean, I'm not too worried about it. I will say that the one thing that kind of gave me the shivers, being a Bulls fan, Herm's representing up there, listening to him with his quote saying, "I got to listen to my body." That gave me all the chills of Derrick Rose and his whole year off and scaring the hell out of me. And I'm just like, I hate that phrase. I hate that phrase.
New York
listen
Knicks.
to my body. Listen to my body. I'm like, oh God. I think he's going to be fine. I mean, is he really going to be that selfish and leave them with Devontae Booker as their starting running back to start the season? No.
Saying that name just gave me chills.
There's nothing on this roster at running back. So unless they're going to go out here and they're going to go sign a dude that's sitting on the street, maybe Jay Ajayi, since he apparently can't leave any ADP in any fantasy bracket whatsoever for whatever damn reason. I'm not worried about it yet until the Giants end up signing somebody.
Here, go Expos. I agree.
Oh! He's like, I agree. I love it, Joey. Thank you so much. Jay, go ahead and defend your boy before I eviscerate him.
So I do think that I think he'll be out there week 1, but I do think they're going to work him in slowly. And unfortunately, I have to say this name again. They gave Devontae Booker a terrible contract, 2 years, $5.5 million, $4 million guaranteed. Thank you, Dave Gettleman. But that tells me, plus they took Garrett Brightwell. in the draft. That tells me that they are going to work him in slowly. I think from a fantasy perspective, he doesn't need his full load of carries in order to be productive. He can take it to the house. I'm definitely taking him in fantasy, no problem whatsoever. I will say I think he's going to start off a little slow, and I think it's going to have a buying opportunity at the beginning of the season, those first few weeks. If he does start off slow, if they give him 75% of the work, something like that, it's an opportunity to both dynasty and redraft to pick him up on the cheap.
That was a good point, Jay.
What former running back is not focusing on music at this point?
Tim Biaka Batuka.
Oh, okay. All right. You know what?
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Shout out.
Man, you never played Blitz then. Biaka Batuka. I can hear it right now.
Oh, God.
Did I not just say I was 7 when?
Shout out. I played Blitz.
Oh,
What are you doing?
I didn't play Blitz.
Bro.
You never
When the
played
Blitz come out.
Blitz?
Shout out.
No.
That's so good, dude.
Hold on.
ZQ's
Did you
like-
just say you never played Blitz?
No.
He's like,
Oh my God!
he's like 11.
You have to go find an arcade.
That shit was
There-
so popular.
every town's got
Hold
one
on,
now.
hold on.
I
I've
come
got a
from a
portable
town with one
PlayStation I'm bringing.
stoplight. We had to drive an hour to go get stuff.
Oh.
All right, fair enough.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. Jay
The
said,
accent.
Jay said Garrett Brightwell. Hold up. Have you guys seen his picture that they've got on the roster? Like, look at this dude. I'm sharing my screen. I don't know if Rob pull up.
Is that Rick James?
What the fuck is this? He
Is that
looks
Rick
like
James?
he's got like a bald head and he just stuck a terrible wig from
Shout out to
Why
Wagner. I think that was his
man's
head from
Why
tonight.
does my man's braid start back the hold on, yo? His
What
braid
is this?
start in the middle of his fucking head. Like, what? Oh, God.
He's got a worse hairline than LeBron. My goodness.
Oh, shit.
I respect that effort. I respect
Like
it.
the middle of his head's telling it to get out. Let's go. Come
He,
on.
he looks like he only puts half a do-rag on.
Yo, he's making me feel better. I'm feeling so much better right now.
Where's my do-rag? Fuck. Oh, I want to be like, motherfucker, you need this.
Oh wait, we're allowed to wear our do-rags on the show. I didn't know. I would have worn mine.
Bro, hey, that's me every Thursday on the lunch hour. The first time I popped on LQ was like, "What the hell you? Why you got your hair wrapped?" I'm like, "Bro, I just got the shower. We're doing this in the morning here in Colorado. Like, fuck you, man." Like, Andy, you want me to have a beer while I do the show with you? Oh shit. But no, fuck it. I love LQ. I love LQ. Oh, we might pull up LQ's roster. Oh, I cannot wait for that segment. It's gonna get spicy. It's gonna get spicy when we get to that segment. All right, Jay. I appreciate your analysis around. Well, I'm sorry, your defense around Saquon Barkley. I'm gonna call it that because you're a Giants fan. I'm not
I
even.
I think I was pretty unbiased. I try to keep my fandom outside of my fantasy analysis.
You were just bleeding Giants fandom the whole time. It was honestly hard to
He's like,
listen
well,
to.
we got this guy Brightwell. Hey, it's all good. Saquon flop, and it is what it is. Mike, your take.
I think he's going to be there for week 1, but I completely agree with Jay on this. They're going to let him go slowly. I mean, they're playing your Washington football team week 2, and you don't want to rush him back against that defense. I think they're going to go slow until they get to, week 3. Week 4, they play the Saints. Week 5, they play the Cowboys. And we know the Cowboys defense isn't great. I think that's when they're going to start bringing him back and see how he
Cowboys
does.
suck.
They do. Yeah. Fuck the Cowboys.
Fuck the Cowboys.
But don't forget, Taco still thinks the Giants are going to win the division.
Maybe that's part of the reason why, we've been on air as a network for 4 fucking years. But I'm missing that demographic to like me. I can't get Cowboys fans to like me.
Well, they're miserable because they lose all the time. They think they're going to win the Super Bowl every year, and they can't win a playoff game.
Well, me going on air talking shit and rocking burgundy and gold doesn't help their case at all.
We got Bo, and that's it.
Shane and Matty Daddy.
Shane doesn't count
Maddie.
because he has 5, 6, 7, or 8 teams.
I was gonna say I thought Shane was a Browns fan.
And a Packers fan.
He was a
I
Browns
thought Shane
fan.
was a Broncos fan.
I feel betrayed, Shane. Are you
Maddie
Cowboys
Daddy.
fan?
Maddie.
Oh, we should all wear eye black next time for Maddie.
Oh,
I love Maddie.
Don't
I'm
tempt us
going
for the
on
next
his
Friday
show on
episode.
Monday.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Nice. You're gonna have a lot of fun. Trust me.
Oh yeah,
Maddie
I've been
is
on
so
once
nice.
before.
Nice. You said it's 3, you assholes.
Yeah, he's a Browns, Packers, and Cowboys fan. How that works,
Oh,
he's got his reasons, but I can't.
Shane, have your legs recovered from earlier today?
Hey.
That's all I want to know. That's behind the curtain, but I hope your legs have recovered from earlier.
Fucking somebody hyperlink Shane freaking Reasons by Earth, Wind and Fire. The reasons. The reasons got so many teams. Oh shit.
This is
Herm,
awesome.
Oh God,
Herm,
This
do
is
you have
fun.
a Saquon sing? This is fun.
Saquon is his name.
Yeah, so I pulled up my rankings. I have Saquon at 7. Like, I'm still pretty optimistic about the dude, but at the same time, the offensive line concerns being what they are, that's already been established. Coming off of the injury that he's coming off of, that's established. I think the other part of this is the fact that they invested a lot of money into Kenny Golladay. They invested a first-round pick into a wide receiver. They're doing all this shit. A huge thing that propped up Saquon Barkley's fantasy value is the fact that he caught the ball and shit. So already coming off of an ACL, already coming off of the fact that no, he's not coming off of having a bad offensive line. It's always been bad, but just fairness. Credit where credit's due, or lack thereof, whatever. But I don't know. So I mean, I was all let's just pretend that he's fully healthy and nothing ever happened, whatever. I was already going to be nervous about him for other reasons aside from that. So then when you bake in the fact that he's coming off of an ACL injury and coming back into a new team that's hey, we actually have people for Daniel Jones to throw to now. It's well, shit. I don't know. The recipe is just
Daniel Jones has to be able to throw. That's the problem.
That is true. It is true. He has to be able to throw and also not fumble anytime he leaves the pocket. But if he can manage to pull off those things, I think it'll be fine. But I don't know. Either way,
one other thing I wanted to add too, that the reason I think they're going to work him in slowly, there's an extra game. And that'll, running backs already take a pounding. There's an extra game thrown in there. So I do think that it's going to be slow to start the season with Barkley.
And I feel like that's the smartest thing that you can do to add.
Yeah, I think it's the right call.
More correctness. Yeah, to add so much more correctness to Herm's terms. It's really up to Daniel Jones. All fantasy managers, period. All right, unless your personality type is a homer in drafts, and you're gonna go if you're a Giants fan, you're just gonna pick Barkley no matter what. Every single fantasy analyst has some sort of apprehension. Even the Barkley truthers that are heading into this year have to make sure that they have their defenses and their shit together in order to make a case for him, because the jury is so far out on Saquon, and we're still taking him as a first-round pick, knowing that only 33.3% of first-round picks actually end up fucking hitting in the first damn place. Boom!
Stats.
I mean, I don't know. Knowing that 33.3% hit rate makes me all of a sudden now I gotta shy away. I need something more secure. I need someone that I can't have someone that's had a high ankle sprain plus the ACL. You have no legs. We call you Saquons and you have no legs.
He's not Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley has no legs. Bro, shout out Steffi Small. I was on with her last night.
I know.
She said he will be back. You watch it. You were there. She said he's going to be perfectly healthy by the time the season comes. And, she's in med school, and she's also a Giants fan, so I trust her opinion.
To be fair, Todd Gurley has one leg. Okay?
But he's got no knees.
Pretty good. There we go. That's the issue.
I have no idea.
Lieutenant Todd, you ain't got no legs.
If you go into
North Carolina boy, Todd Gurley.
European, what a great dad joke. What a fucking great dad joke. That's awesome. I love, whoa, bro, that was a good one.
You know who loves dad jokes? JL. So if you have a good dad joke, send it to JL. He loves them.
What is a baseball player's favorite Star Wars movie?
The Phantom Menace.
No, The Empire Strikes Back.
The Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, there it is.
Damn. I like it. All right. Let's see if we can breeze through one more topic before we get into halftime. We do have a very interesting halftime. Oh, shit. That's gonna be the SFB11 topic. But all right, so then we're gonna do a quick one. We're gonna move the show sheet around really quick. Audible on the play. Omaha. Patriots receiver N'Keal Harry and agent have stated they want out of New England.
What was that name, Robbie? Can you say that one more time?
N'Keal Harry.
Okay. All right. Close enough.
All right. What do you make? Hey, hold.
Man, you called me short. I got to call you out. I'm sorry.
I know.
No respect for the host.
Nah, Robbie knows I love him.
Bro. So, all right, really quick before I finish the rest of this question. Freaking Jay and I, like, we are like when we're on camera together, we are arch nemesis. Like this is what happens, like just naturally. I promise though, when me and him when we're texting each other and everything, it is all love. It is completely different. But this is our connection where it is just like this little that red light goes and we're like, fuck you! And it's not, and it was never planned that way. I'm a Tar Heels fan. He's a Duke fan. I'm a Washington fan. He's a Giants fan. Like the list goes on and on. I'm a Lakers fan. He's a Knicks fan. Like oh god, I like the Nationals and the Dodgers. He's a freaking Yankees fan. It's bad. It's rivalries all over. So yeah,
but it's nothing but love.
It's nothing but love. But yeah. So what do you guys make of the N'Keal Harry wanting out of New England situation, and where do you think he ends up? Let's see if we can go rapid reaction with this one. Herms.
Well, I mean, he wants out of New England. Good for him. You know, I wish I'd made, like more money with my life, but at the same time, I can't get the things that I want, So, either way, like it's good. I would like to see him potentially get a new opportunity somewhere else, but at the same time, like, based off of what we've seen so far from him, it's like, oh god, who's taking the chance? Seriously, who's gonna be like, oh yeah, that guy, we'll send you like a. What would they even ask for? You know what I mean? It's just like, I mean, you could get maybe a 7th or something. I don't know. That might be ludicrous.
Oh, that was disrespectful.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, if you're going to ask for it and be like, hey, we would like a 2nd round pick and return, and be like, no. It's going to be tough to move him. Shout out N'Keal Harry. I hope you're doing well.
I'm surprised.
I interviewed N'Keal, and I hope that you're doing well as well, N'Keal. But that's not going to change what I'm about to say on air. Go ahead, Mike.
I'm surprised he didn't ask for a trade earlier, to be honest. With them signing 2 tight ends, Bourne, Aguilar, and they still have Jacoby Myers on the roster. I mean, he's what? I mean, they even have James White still on the roster. He's like 8th or 9th on the depth chart, even behind Bill Belichick's son. I mean, I'm surprised he didn't ask for this trade a lot sooner.
Damn. Yo, N'Keal Harry is just getting roasted. Jay.
So we were talking about dad jokes earlier. When you said I saw this topic, my guy Shahan Arnott is at Shahan Solo on Twitter. When this came out, he said N'Keal Harry has requested a trade. I think he'd suit carpentry. That says everything you need to know about N'Keal Harry. He's not an NFL wide receiver. He needs to figure out something else to do. He can request a trade all he wants, but he needs to find another job.
I can't be out here mopping up Wendy's in my J. Cole voice. Oh. Yo, I wish I can't take what Steven Roto has, but I wish I had what he has, where it's like a new challenger has entered the arena. Like that shit.
What in the world is going on?
I think we need to give Shane the full screen to explain his fandom.
So before we do that, Shane, being that you have 3 teams, I am doing my fantasy football.
Shane has 16 teams.
For my fantasy football friendly series. I guess I'm gonna book you 3 more times, huh? Go ahead, Shane. Explain your fandom.
Okay. Number 1 is the Browns. I'm a huge Baker Mayfield fan. Fell in love with him his senior year. Relate to him as a basketball player because he always played with a chip on his shoulder. So then he got drafted by the Browns. I was like, all right, I'm jumping on the bandwagon. I'm going with the Browns. Then they traded for Odell. Odell's my 2nd favorite player in the NFL. So I was like, all right, got to be a Browns fan. No question about it. So there's that one. They're my AFC team. Packers. My mom's entire family is from Kenosha, Wisconsin. So literally from my grandfather down to my cousins that are younger than me, they're all Packers fans. My uncle, who played linebacker at Auburn, actually was drafted by the Packers and played for the Packers in the NFL. Shout out Kurt Crane, RIP. Then third, the Cowboys. My dad was born in Dallas. My grandfather, his dad, was a Cowboys fan. My dad was a Cowboys fan. So then I grew into being a Cowboys fan. Tony Romo also was one of my favorite players when I was a kid. So there is my fandom explained. I can hop off the show, Robbie, now. But there, now you all have it.
Shane, before you go, how many vitamins have you inhaled or ingested today?
2.
Oh, nice.
I took my anxiety medicine and I took my hairline vitamin.
Oh shit! All right, you gotta do.
Shane, you look like Garrett Brightwell.
Thank you, Jay. Did you see my comment?
Yep, you gave me the idea for that joke. So. I love you. Shane's another one just like Robbie that I can talk junk to all day, but it's nothing but love. He's like my brother.
Shane, you're looking a lot better than after them 2 shots you took last week.
Oh yeah, last week was rough.
Hey, you guys can catch Shane on Fantasy Friendly coming up. Yeah, no hangover. You guys can catch Shane on our Fantasy Friendly or Not Fantasy Friendly or Not short series here on our YouTube channel. 30 minutes. We break down how fantasy friendly or not a team is. You guys will be catching a lot of these guys because they all have different NFL teams and so on and so forth. But Shane's probably going to be on 3 motherfucking times for y'all.
Or every episode. You don't know.
So as if you didn't get enough of him and I last week, you're going to see him and I probably the rest of Shane, thank you for joining us to explain. Thank you, man.
Yes, absolutely. See you guys.
Excited to see you in the chat, bro. Thank you. Oh man, gotta love it. Fucking Shane is amazing.
He's a man. I love
this
Shane.
is why I love producing my own shit because I can do whatever I want. Okay, so on to Kill Harry, Steven Roto. Or are we on to Jay? No, we're on.
No.
Yeah,
No, you're on me.
Yeah,
I'll make it short and sweet. Nikhil Harry sucks.
Say no more. Say no more.
There will always be a team dumb enough to take him, and it wouldn't surprise me if it is the Houston Texans. Other than that, I don't know where he's going to end up. I don't know what he's going to do.
I can see that happening and ruining Nico Collins' value. Like, come on, don't say that.
I'm going through my head like, okay,
what up, Wyatt?
No, I can't go here, can't go here. The Texans always exist. I mean, you look at their free agent lineup this offseason, and dear God, save us all. So, yeah, Nikhil Harry sucks. There's nothing about it. He's never going to make an impact in the NFL as far as I'm concerned.
We're ironically going to talk a little bit of Texans later. Go ahead, Z2.
Why?
Because it's funny.
I'm glad what Steven said because for a while there it was always the Browns still exist. So now that we've pushed forward off that, but my prediction for Nikhil Harry is he's the next receiver that's going to play tight end.
Joey produces
Tim Tebow projections.
Yo, hey,
Joey, are you okay over there?
Yeah. I was just reading that asshole comment. I knew who it is, though, so I can call him an asshole.
I was gonna say they're just coming at you, Joe.
No, he's a groomsman at my wedding. He's a piece of shit, so it's okay.
I love it. Bro, I'm loving like I'm loving your friends, and I'm like, yo, like dude,
I told them I'm coming on here, and I was like, guys, if you ever wanted to fuck with me on a show, this is the one.
This is the one. Yo, yeah. I hope they subscribe, and I hope that they know that we're definitely going to be having you on a lot more often.
Hey,
not just this show. So yeah,
I put my wife on the couch, and I'm giving up sex for this. So this is great, guys. I can't wait.
That's some dedication.
Nah, I'm not giving up sex. She'll be in here later. So it's my wife. It's my wife. I can say that. She's gonna bust down this damn door.
Hey, you may not have before, but you sure as hell did now.
No, I recorded a podcast earlier this week with Clayton, and all I did was talk about how much I love my wife and how great she is. I was reading that there. Joey was the best man at a wedding. I was, and dared me to come in here. I did. I gave a great speech at his wedding too. Holy shit!
Go ahead and finish what you were saying because there's about to be some funny shit. And I can already tell.
Oh, where was I?
You were recording a podcast with Clayton.
Oh, and all I did was talk about how much I love my wife and how much she inspires me.
You sucked the hell up, and I love it. That was perfect.
Oh my god!
Happy wife, happy life. Great job.
Hey, after Joey exfoliates, she'll be in there.
Hey, listen, a couple that exfoliates together stays together. You know, we use the same facial scrub.
Gotta get the Mrs. Doubtfire
we got to get it, Simon. Go ahead. One time with the burner.
Yeah, every time Burner comes in our stream, we greet him like this. We go, Burner!
There he is.
There's your FYF greeting, Burner.
Hutchinson, welcome to the stream, little bro.
Oh man, we got to go like Avengers.
PG-13.
Like we got to.
PG-12.
That's what Cal said last night before the show. He's like, you can go like Avengers level cursing. Like that's perfect. Like that makes perfect sense. Right.
Jordan's not in here yet, so we're okay.
No, that'd be Blue's Clues.
Finish your take. Z2, finish your take.
My only take was he's the next Jordan Matthews, Kelvin Benjamin. He's going to play tight end sometime in the near future, and that's it.
Hutson's like, no, you don't, guys. He's like, I am 14 years old. He's like, do you know what I'm doing up underneath the bleachers?
He'll be 15 this weekend. Happy early birthday, Hutchinson.
He said, I'm out here underneath the bleachers. Like, he's like, you a big fan. Let me hope you vax that thing up.
Wow. I would do that, but I'm not wearing pants, Robbie.
He said,
Speaking of which, did you see that video? The vax that thing up.
Yes, that's why I brought the joke up.
My God.
He said, I'm in high school. I heard words. That's why I made the joke.
Does Hutch even know juvenile?
Probably not.
Probably does
What
not.
is a juvenile? I don't know.
I don't know. Like, yeah. All right. Go ahead. Go. All right. Fuck. Who was supposed to go?
Sorry, is next.
It's Joey. It's Joey next.
Oh, what are we talking about? No, I'm kidding. Until Harry. Yeah. So I wrote two teams down. I mean, I think Aaron Rodgers, if he plays in Green Bay, could throw to a Penguin and make him at least a wide receiver 3. So maybe Green Bay. I don't know if he goes anywhere, but and then Julio just left Atlanta, so there's a spot open, but I don't know if he's any better than what Atlanta has there. Definitely not better than Gage, but he might be able to fight for a wide receiver 3 position there. But I'm not excited if he goes anywhere. So
Okay.
XFL.
Man, y'all are just ragging on my homie. Fuck.
I'm sure he's really nice.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, yeah, I do the same thing with Daniel Jones, so it's okay. Simon.
So do I.
You know, I think we're gonna get a real cool story about a player getting to go back and play in his hometown when he goes to the CFL and plays for the Toronto Argonauts. And then he'll have his comeback story there.
Bro, I was expecting you to be like,
Johnny Manziel.
I figured you're gonna be like, yo, AJ Green's gonna bust in Arizona and they're gonna bring in and kill Harry. He's gonna explode. Like when you said hometown, I was like, all right, like you know, but all right. So really quick, my take on him, kill Harry. Bro, you should have just shut the fuck up. Like, why did you even say anything? Like, you probably could have stuck around and stayed on the team and still collected a check. Now that you have said something, no team is going to pick you up. Period. Like, not at all. And that's something now that you got to live with, and a decision that you got to deal with. You deterred yourself and derailed yourself from your own career. If you don't get picked up, or if it's harder for you to get picked up, you're due what, $3.5 million this year. If you honestly, you should have just that would have not worked, because Washington was into you during the draft, and that didn't budge. That's how they ended up with De'Ami Brown. So like, yeah, you don't even have that option in open anymore. So sorry, buddy.
Next Corey Coleman.
Yep, yeah, he Corey Coleman himself. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get into halftime. On the other side of the show, we're gonna start off with roasting a couple of SFB 11 rosters. So make sure during the halftime break that you guys drop your SFB 11 roster in the chat. Or drop your handle. I'm sorry, drop your handle in the chat so that we can pull up your roster. If you want to just take a peek at it, look around at it, we'll do 4 of them. We'll do 4 of them. And then maybe we'll
pull
toss
some up of the panel that's in here. I think we need to do that too.
Yeah. Well,
no one cares about your fantasy team, Jay.
I care about it, Joey.
I do too. I do.
You too.
Mine doesn't have enough picks to roast yet, so we don't want to get mine.
God. You got a slow one too?
Joey, I'm sorry.
We've been waiting on Josh all the time in ours. So.
That just completely blows, honestly, on y'all's behalf. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get into a music video. This is the homie Roy Dale out of Texas. He is our graphic designer and chief editor's cousin out of Texas. Shout out to our homie Fantasy Football Peacock. Miles, the Fantasy Football Peacock. Here is Roy Dale with Goldfish, followed by a word from our sponsors at Monkey Knife Fight.
Suck my dick and pay me. She don't call back like, damn. And my brother's always busy. That's why shorty fucking with me. She the only one that give me. Yeah. And I rode this here for 2. I just hop up in the whip. I hate up 6. She smoke it with me. Little bitch.
Let me tell you a little story. Once upon a time, there was a monkey knife fight.
And one day, they met one team partners in the NFLPA.
It's a match made in the pits of a monkey knife fight.
And everyone lived happily ever after.
Are you listening? This is big.
What is a monkey knife fight?
You know, it's thing monkeys, knives, you get it. Fantasy sports is monkey knife fight. And monkey knife fight is fantasy sports.
Monkey Knife Fight is daily fantasy.
Monkey Knife Fight in the house.
I am Monkey Knife Fight. You are Monkey Knife Fight. We are all Monkey Knife Fight.
Monkey Knife Fight.
You have the NFLPA behind the company.
It's exciting for me to be a part of fantasy sports.
When I think of fantasy sports, I think of beating all my buddies year in and year out and being able to brag about it.
We're not just partners in it.
We're owners.
And it feels awesome to be an owner.
I challenge you to a monkey knife fight.
We've been saving you a seat at the table, Monkey Knife Fight.
Welcome to the one team and NFLPA family.
Monkey Knife Fight. Welcome to the family, Monkey Knife Fight.
Welcome to the game, Monkey Knife Fight.
Monkey Knife Fight!
I challenge you to a Monkey Knife Fight.
Monkey Knife Fight!
Monkey Knife Fight, Monkey Knife Fight, Monkey Knife Fight, Monkey Knife.
Monkey Knife Fight, 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 Monkey Knife Fight.
See?
Gardner Minshew is so cool.
Damn.
Joey, I was thinking exactly the same thing. I was like, damn, I want to hang out with him. That's all I was thinking the whole time.
You do every Friday with Tim.
You're right. We got Tim Minshew on the FYF stream.
Oh shit, that's baller. Damn.
It's not really. It's not a real Minshew.
Oh.
He just looks like him.
He just looks like him, acts like him.
Smells like him.
It smells like him. Oh shit! I don't want to know what the smell of Gardner Minshew is or smells like. Like it's just like it smells to me that if I imagine that that's like gym socks, alligators, and balls.
I think it's like menthol and Hawaiian
And chewing
punch.
tobacco.
Yeah.
You gotta like chew some chewing tobacco.
Yeah.
I was gonna say tobacco and Jack Daniels.
Tobacco and Jack. Yeah. That seems about
But
right.
I think Simon's on. It definitely has some Hawaiian punch or something.
Yeah.
Your
High C, maybe.
sexiness.
The orange high C from McDonald's, something like that.
Ah, the best.
Until one of those athletes actually wields a knife against the monkey, I don't believe in
Joey, that is definitely your friend with that comment.
That is Ben Elliott. Yeah, that's my friend Ben.
Yep, that's your friend. We can definitely tell.
Well, I mean,
Is
friend
everybody here going to be in Canton that's on the show right now?
Yeah.
I will be there.
Z2, you going to be there?
Nope. In school.
He's the only one.
We got John.
There he is. There he is.
What's good?
The only Red Sox fan that I actually like.
I appreciate that. That means a lot. That actually means a hell of a lot.
He's like,
how's it going, boys?
Don't worry, we're not gonna remember, and no one's gonna go back and watch this shit. Probably. I say probably, but I don't know what's gonna happen. Like my algorithm's been weird lately. People actually like this shit now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and watch it for sure.
As they should. As they should. I mean, this is like the realest of the real. Like this is where people should be tuning in.
Yeah, hey, the views are going pretty nice today. I haven't seen out a single fucking like Periscope comment. Everyone's like YouTube, and I'm loving it. I'm like, yes, run that shit the fuck up.
Let's go. Let's keep it going.
So we're about to get into a little bit of SFB roast. Like I feel like Steven, you're probably better at the screen sharing thing than me. Like honestly,
I can do it if you need me to. I just gotta pull it up there.
Because, by the way, Steven does not work for the Rumboyz Fantasy Network.
But if you need some beef jerky, hit up Steven because his family has the
Steven's meats.
Or graphics.
Yes,
Or graphics.
Or graphics, whatever
Or meat
you want to
graphics
do.
if you need graphics
Or
for your meats.
Right.
Sure.
Or defunct sport team hats. That as well.
Steven's meat
defunct
picks.
sport
I
The
love
best
the
in
Expos
business.
hat, by the way. That is top notch. That
Oh,
you have a that is.
Gotta see Toby in 1080p. Smile Garner Minshew smells like Axe body spray and Michelob Ultra with the hint
No, that
of
dude wears
black
Axe.
ice.
He doesn't wear Axe.
Black ice car freshener.
Shout out. Oh my god.
Yeah, Raj, exactly. Yeah, in case we got to get the clips. Raj, get in here. I'm waiting on you because we're going to roast your roster. One of your rosters, one of them that I'm about to pick at. Where are you? You're needed in the green room. Your presence is needed, Rumboyz Raj.
Come on, grasshopper.
Young grasshopper, the youngest.
Can we just
veteran
not call
in the
it
game.
off here?
Yo, what I love about having
No, let's leave it up the rest of the show.
What I love about having Raj on the show is he's up in Canada, and the rules for like him being allowed to be on this show are completely different.
Yeah, that's wild.
Like, let's just say, like they don't have the same prohibition laws as we do here.
Did you just say prohibition? Like, what is this? Boardwalk Empire, or what's going on?
Hey, let me have a moment.
It's 1925.
What is this? 1932?
Raj, clear your freaking browsers, bro. Your search history. Put a sock on it, bro.
All right, where we
let's
starting?
go ahead and get in.
I heard him say put a sock on it. I thought I went full screen. You guys could see, so I was a little confused.
I got nervous. I honestly got so nervous. I was nervous.
Oh, let's go ahead and let's get into it. He said, "I'll be honest, it's not my favorite, but I'll drink it. Gotta watch my carbs." What the fuck are you, 40? You are younger than all of us.
No, just drink up. Just drink
Burner,
up.
your
dude.
body is perfect. Don't drink
I love you,
shitty
Burner.
beer.
To Jeff, for whom the bell tolls, see a chug, send a chug. Listen, man. I did one to donate to Scott Fish. If you see one tonight, if you're hanging out with the Rumboyz After Dark,
oh my
chug
God.
a drink, chug a quick drink, donate.
It ends tonight. Let's get it to 40K.
It ends tonight. Donate tonight. Get it over 40K. We're gonna have ourselves a little blast. We're gonna have ourselves a blast.
I'm not chugging a full beer, but I'll chug
No. You don't have to chug a full beer. I'm talking to the listeners, to anybody.
Well, good thing that Raj isn't here because he can actually do his fucking job. Raj, go ahead. I'm giving you 15 seconds right now.
Yeah, until I finish this truly.
No. To get your stream record ready. All right, we're all gonna get our breath. You got 15 seconds. This is about 15 seconds of me motherfucking talking, bro. So you should have your stream record ready by about now. Cheers to me. Cheers to you, all the Rumboyz and girls. What it do? Dilly. This was for Fantasy Cares. Scott Fishbowl. What it do?
Yes, that.
Cheers, Scott Fish. Cheers to Fantasy Cares. That was a ton of fun. Love it. It's Friday night, guys. Let's have some fun, right? Like we're talking fantasy football and we're chilling, hanging out. Let's have some fun.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to go. I'm gonna go donate again for the SFP Potathon. Let's get it to 40K.
I want it to 40K by the end of the night. I would lose it. I'll lose it.
Bro, if we get to 40K, that'd be crazy. I am freaking in the middle of producing, but I will definitely make sure I take care of my donation as well. So let's vote as a panel what panel roster we want to roast first before we get into Raj when he gets on here, and then we'll go through and I know Shane is in the chat. I want to get to his roster. Who else has been in for the chat for a good moment? I'll let you fellas scroll through the chat. Josh. Okay. So
I'll roast the Josh roster if I have to.
So let's pick a panel. Let's go consensus on a panel members roster. Who do you guys want to go at right now? I feel like Toby is such a fun target.
Sure.
Let's go for it.
Let's do it. Sure. Yeah. Fuck it. Let's do it live.
I already got 10 ADPs, so it's okay.
Pink Floyd.
And now you're about to get caught in 4K. This is about to happen.
All right.
It's like a bunch of old dudes picking on the youngest guy. Like we got the college kid, and it's a bunch of old dudes just like ragging on him.
Well, it's his fault for fucking being able to come on the show.
Actually,
damn it, Toby.
Listen, I don't know what your wide receivers looked like when you took Mike Evans, but other than your wide receiver, your team looks solid as shit. Like I really like it. I like the direction you went in. Your wide receiver one's tough. Like it's going to be tough with Mike Evans as your wide receiver one. That's all I'm going to say. Other than that, team looks good.
Only thing I don't like is there's 11 starters, and you took your third quarterback who probably is at least not playing half the year. You should have taken a starter there. I see the value.
We had some beers before that pick. Okay.
Jay, can you drop the link in the chat for the chat to be able to donate? We have a couple of folks in the chat that want to donate.
Of course.
I'll drop it right now.
Thank you, guys. I was like, how do I interrupt this take for this important comment?
That was
like,
bad
this is
on me.
the most important. Yeah, this is the most important comment in the chat. Not that the rest of you aren't important. We love all of you. Thank you.
Yeah, I got
it, Jay. All right, thank you. Appreciate you.
Yeah, of course.
Jay, were you done with your take?
I was just saying that Jeff Hasley made a really good point to me last year, and I really tried to take it to heart. You know, the Watson it's a good value, but you really need to, especially in something like Scott Fishbowl, you got to maximize your starting lineup. Taking Deshaun Watson there, you limited yourself on your starters. So the 11th spot, I got Waddle in the 12th. I got who was it? Melvin Gordon and Pittman in the 10th and 11th. So you kept yourself from having a starting caliber player by taking Watson there. So that's the only thing that I don't. Other than that, I really like your team a lot.
I feel that. I'm the rookie in Scott Fish right now. So
Hey, it happens.
Yeah. So the question is, does anybody think Deshaun Watson play? There's no way he plays 17 no interruptions, right? Like there's no way.
No chance.
I think he plays
Zero
half a year.
chance.
I don't. All right, so I don't think that he plays at all this year, and that's been my pretty much consensus take surrounding everyone that has been selecting Deshaun Watson. But I do completely understand because there was a little bit of I don't know if you guys seen the show Lucifer on Netflix. You know when he asked you, he's like, "What is your desire?" Like, and I had like a little bit of that moment where I'm like, shit. Like, I kind of desire right now that like if I were to select him, if I were to pull the trigger, I hope he plays because now I just now slaughter all of you and I can drop my other QBs. Someone else can probably pick them up, but I'll pick up something else of value because you're going to drop it. So now I can now play the psychological side of Scott Fishbowl. For those that are getting him, I hope that he doesn't play for you. Flat out.
I appreciate that.
Okay. Because I don't want to deal.
Answer.
I don't.
He
want
went
to
early in my league.
I don't want to.
I'm gonna look it up, but he went pretty early in my league. Like,
I've seen him going like 5th, 6th.
That's crazy.
Fantasy took him in the second.
10th is a good value. I mean, 10th is a chance. Like, there's a chance, right? Like, there's an outside chance the dude plays 6 games, and you're like, okay, like I got 6 games of Deshaun Watson, which could be top 5.
These games are not going to be in Houston, though.
Who knows? Who knows? You don't know,
bro.
He doesn't want to be in Houston.
You say that like it's a bad thing. Like if he's anywhere but Houston, it's a good thing.
Give me
put him in Denver with Judy, with Sutton.
It can
with
only go up.
Right.
There's no chance it goes down. Like there's nowhere he goes where you're like, oh, this value is less. Other than maybe the Jets.
If he goes to the longest yard league, his value would be less.
Yeah, sure.
Well, here I'm gonna let's do this. When we bring up players, hold up. I'm gonna stop screen and reshare here. I've got an idea. Let's see if this works.
Longest yard team.
Steven's taking over as producer.
No. So there's a separate tool that's out there. Shout out to Roto Grinders. You can see where everybody. Yeah, Josh ADHD puts out a fantastic app for Scott Fishbowl every year, so you can see every player, the earliest they were drafted, the latest they were drafted, and everything in between. Yeah, like second to 11, somebody picked up Deshaun Watson. That is ballsy.
Yo, that's not ballsy. That's a waste.
That's dumb.
And I love Immerse Sports. They're awesome.
This shit lets you know who the hell made the pick and everything. Straight snitching.
Yep.
That's
straight snitching.
Straight snitching. Wow.
Yeah.
I love it.
He went in the 7th in mine.
He went in the 9th on mine.
That's a realistic number. Like in the double digits to me is like where I would see Deshaun Watson go, especially in this type of format where you can't trade because you can't trade in the Scott Fish, which is interesting.
That is data out the ass.
Oh,
it's so much fun.
Crazy.
So much fun.
For a charity bowl that I love, and then this community is all about.
Going back to teams.
Yep, going back to the teams.
Yep.
All right, let's get someone else's. Let's do one from the chat. We want to do Josh or Shane first. You want to flip a coin for that one?
Shane. Shane's been here a lot. Let's do Shane.
Let's do Shane. Like, yo, that was fucking quick.
That was quick.
I love Shane.
Oh, dude, don't we all?
I'm so excited to see this roster come on the screen.
Is this the same roster?
No. It's thinking. It takes some time.
That's beautiful.
Oh my goodness, they are through a lot of rounds here. Holy cow!
Wow. Let's go. They're really cooking. They're cooking.
What is this? Green Day.
Oh, Shane, you and I have 3 of the your first 4 picks, 3 of the same. This is great.
So Shane is probably the only person that's ever going to get like pretty much like this is as comprehensive of an analysis that we're going to be able to do, and I'm actually proud of it. Let's see how deep down the rabbit hole we go. Let's start with Herms and then drop the mic. We'll let you get to kind of start off the conversation, and we'll kind of just let everyone just rattle off like that way, you know, the same way we just did the last one.
Well, I mean, I think the thing to highlight here is the fact that I applaud Shane for, you know, really honing in on what the scoring format is, and per the scoring format, the wide receivers are not is nearly a high of a value as like obviously quarterback, but also, running back and whatnot. So waiting until the 7th and then just going boom, 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 boom to, put together your wide receiver core, like that's solid. That shows to me that someone was paying attention. And also, I think my favorite pick of all of these is Darnell Mooney in the 14th. Like, dude, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan because, like, especially like if you go back and you look at some tape from last year, like he did a fine job of getting open. It's just that the ball went 15 yards to the left of him rather than being into his hands. So I mean, like, assuming that, well, then again, Andy Dalton and Justin Fields is already an upgrade over Mr. Trubisky. So I mean, there's a decent chance that could really pay off. And also, shout out Cole Kmet Club. Boom, there it is. But yeah, no, I mean, I really like this build. I really do. It's probably more quarterbacks than I would take, but I get the logic, especially with doubling up on Bridgewater and Locke.
Okay. Fantasy BBQ can't confirm Shane. Oh my god. Gosh, yo, the chat is fucking lit tonight. Like,
Chat's on fire. Chat's on fire.
Yeah.
I do want to mention that he has 3 Cowboys and 1-2 Browns, but I don't see any Packers on this team, Shane. What's wrong with you?
God damn it, Shane.
That is
he's going to draft Blake Bortles here in a minute. Give him the time.
Did Shane go off brand?
And he's got not 1 but 2 Bears.
Hey, he already knows. He's like, it'll be a long year for Jordan Love, Yo, I honestly, I actually like the Davis Mills pick.
I do too.
Drew Lock and the Teddy Bridgewater. I see what you're doing there with the protection there. Why ain't you stacking up with no Denver? Fuck it. That would have been smart if you were thinking that was going to fall in your lap, but I get probably not anticipating that. Doc with the Zeke stack, but then you have no Cowboys receivers, but I get not trying to do the triple stack. I'm hoping that my pick comes up next. I'm able to triple stack with fucking or have 2 stacks with the first, or a triple stack with Tannehill, Henry, and Fersker. So I mean, we'll see what happens there. Pollard to complement in case Zeke something happens. I like that. Cole Kmet. This is just smart fantasy football, and clearly, like that's just good. Like that's just great.
I like the Darrell Williams pickup in 17.
I'm jealous of that roster.
He showed what he could do other than CEH at the goal line. So if push comes to shove, he could have a running back that produces in round 17. So.
Bro, you should have gotten him, but like he could potentially be a starter down the road at some point. Okay. Anyone else want to chime in on this one?
All those. I got one thing. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Steven.
No, you're good. You're good. I honestly, and this might come off a little bit crazy. Robbie, I know we talked about this situation a little bit the other night. If Teddy Bridgewater does end up starting for the Broncos, you could make the argument he's a better start than Baker Mayfield under these scoring settings, with the way that they can destroy you so quickly with a bad completion percentage. So I really like that Teddy Bridgewater pick late.
Everyone, just do know if you donate to Fantasy Cares or Alzheimer's Association, either or, that Shane will be taking a kicker in this round. I think there was a goal associated with that, and I don't have it. I don't have the tweet on me. I don't have the tweet with me. But those are the two charities that Shane is doing for picking his kicker. So make sure that you guys take heed of that, take note of that.
And also, Shane runs a charity league called Polly's Playoff because both of his wife's grandmothers passed away from Alzheimer's. So check that out. Hit Shane up for that. It's a great cause. It's a lot of fun. I played last year, and he's looking to make it even bigger. I believe he's got it pinned on his account. So make sure you hit that up.
Shane's a badass. That's what that sums up to.
I'm gonna try and knock out mine right now.
Yeah, I dropped the link in there twice. I don't know if it won't let me put a link, but
fuck, you're not a mod. Damn it.
Here, I'll put the link in the private chat.
No. Drop comment something in the chat. Just comment like a grammatically correct word, like the chat recognizes it, and then on YouTube, and then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make you mod, and then you can do it. Fucking YouTube and your BS bullshit. We apologize. The show will be continuing. If someone wants to, we could go ahead and get in.
Where's the kazoo, Herms? Where's the kazoo, Herms?
Oh wow! Fucking go ahead, post some links. Look, everyone's contributing to tonight's show. I love it. We got Roto on the ones and twos with the rosters. We got Jay getting the links there for you guys. Let's go ahead. Let's get in. We did Shane's roster. Let's do Rumboyz Raj, and then we'll do one more, and we'll do another panel members. I think Herm said he's down to go. I'm down to show mine.
I'll show mine too. I like mine. I want to see what y'all think. So,
mine's.
I'm in the same boat too.
Jay, I won't be nice, Jay. I won't be nice.
I don't want. Hey, don't be nice. I want you to be brutally honest.
My dumbass did 3 pod appearances in a row after the first 4 rounds, and then literally the whole chat was like, "Oh shit, you're the Rumboy, like you're Rumboyz Robbie," like, and I'm like, "Yeah," like they went back.
No, I ain't Rumboyz Robbie,
bro. They went back. They watched
right.
every motherfucking thing, and I got sniped. It was just the worst. Who's doing right here?
Is this Raj?
This is Raj.
Okay. Raj is going to win because he took Najee Harris and Ronald Jones. There it is. That's all you got to do.
Raj is not going to win because he took
wow, you
one,
got
but
balls.
2 kickers.
You have balls the size of Saturn. You go with Najee Harris and Ronald Jones as your RB 1 and 2. Like
that's the key to success. It's the secret.
And David Johnson as his third.
I mean, you might be the smartest person on the planet. You might have zigged when everyone zagged. You also might be an idiot and have 2 people who are going to struggle to produce fantasy numbers behind a bad offensive line with Najee Harris, which I'm sorry, you have a bad offensive line, and Ronald Jones. You're going to have to deal with Leonard Fournette. It's going to happen. So it's going to be tough for the 2 of these guys. Or you could be totally right, and both of these guys could be studs, and they could both be RB1s, which
they will.
Which would be so
I think
fun.
Najee's going to be.
Which would be so fun.
I think the volume that Najee's going to get is going to make the difference.
I don't think
maybe
as much as a problem.
I've said my piece time and time again.
Rojo's yards per carry was insane last year.
Balls besides that, our new favorite description. Oh my gosh!
Hey, does that mean he has rings around his balls? You might want to get that checked.
Herms does not like Rojo. I just want to throw that out there.
Simon, you can chime in, bro.
I was gonna say this about Shane's too, and it's not that I hate the picks, and I don't care that he drafted kickers. Get your guys. If you want Najee and Ronald Jones, you think that's the secret, grab them. But what I don't like in a format like this is taking like Shane did the Teddy Bridgewater, Andrew Lock.
This is Shane. This is Raj.
I know. I was going back, and then Raj took Trey Lance, Jimmy Garoppolo. Like those kind of safety picks really limit your upside in a tournament of like 1,900. You just got to call your shot. Don't take the backup, and if you're wrong, you're wrong. If you take both of them, you're probably not going to win anyways because you're wasting that spot that could be more upside.
Good call.
Only issue I have with it.
Okay.
Yeah, but same thing with kickers. I think that you're limiting your upside there. I mean, at best, you're going to get 10, 12, maybe 15 points.
No, Jay, we're having fun.
No, I don't care if you're having fun. You play to win the game. Call me Herm, okay?
To win
win the game. And you're not going to win Scott Fishbowl by drafting kickers. So for me, give me the player, give me the lottery ticket.
Whoa. Chains and whips excite me. There is no bondage shaming going on.
No, there's no kink shame. I mean, we're not talking any of that. Do what you want to do. It makes you happy.
Do you?
Yeah, Gary said winning is fun.
Shout out Odell Beckham Jr.
Ultimately, there is no shaming at all. There is zero because ultimately this is supposed to be fun, and I want people to have fun, and that's the moral of the story is like have a good time, do whatever you want to do. We're here to have a good time and rip on you as well. No pun intended. No, I'm not trying to rhyme, but we're here to have a good time and rip on you too. So we're all just having fun. This is all Scott Fish is all about raising money for charity and having a good time. Period. End of story.
The man that also helps me whenever we break down hip hop albums. Like, I'm not trying to rhyme. Yes, you were.
Yeah, I was.
But you realize this, and you're like, oh shit. Here we go.
Said it, and I went, damn.
All right,
dude,
screw it.
Way to play right into your brand. Way to play right into your brand.
No big deal.
Hey,
throw my garbage lineup up there, Steven.
Oh, okay.
Let's just go down the line. Let's just pull up the whole
garbage
panel.
lineup up there.
Who's talking? I can't. You guys are all so damn small. I can't tell who's talking.
Drop the mic.
It's been Jay the entire time, just doing different voices.
Shut up, Simon.
My draft is already in round 19.
Simon, I may be shorter than you, but I still have more hair than you do. So
that is true.
Oh shit!
How tall are you, Simon?
That was a dig at more than one of us, Jay.
5'10".
It's thinking. Okay,
you're like 3 inches taller than me.
Yo, I feel bad.
I'm used to 3 inches.
The delay at tight end, Mike. My God.
I know. That's my worst part of my life. It's horrible.
Mike, you took Ryan's suck up of all the kickers.
Trust me. He was.
I'm worried about Hunter Henry and Hayden Hurst. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about these guys.
I know.
Yeah, but look at those running backs. Man. Henry Chubb and Chris Carson. That's
I can't go wrong.
Shout out Gus Bus.
Okay.
And I still got Cooper as your first
Please
receiver.
do my roster.
Yeah, I mean his team is still solid otherwise.
We'll get to your roster.
I mean, you have Chase Claypool as your wide receiver 3? Like, oy vey.
Go
That's
Steelers.
Sexy.
Yeah, the only thing, like I was saying earlier, you used an 8th round pick on a guy that at best you're going to use for 2 weeks. That's the only problem.
Here's the problem. He was the 31st running back or 31st quarterback off the board.
Oh, that's
right. But I'd just rather run with 2 quarterbacks. Like,
no.
That's the only reason he was the 31st QB off the board.
I would have done the same thing. And
you need some level of consistency to start the season. I get it. If you don't trust Joe Burrow at the start of the season, then take Jared Goff. Like that, I get it. And you let Joe Burrow come back from injury, have a couple games, and prove himself to you, and then you say, okay, I'm gonna start. Yeah. Sure, right. Then I'll start him. If you're gonna play it scared and not start Joe Burrow week 1, then take Jared Goff.
Plus, if Jared Goff buys in and starts biting people's kneecaps, maybe this is the thing that he needs. Maybe this is the motivation he has always needed.
Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe
I waited 1 round too many on tight end. There was a few there, and then the run happened, and then I got screwed.
Yeah, tight end's gonna be scary.
That's
scary.
Oh yeah, I know. That's the one thing I wish I would have done different.
So, are you gonna shoot for like 2 more tight ends?
I guess we only got
what,
3 rounds left.
Rumballs.
Well, hold on. They're not. That's bad.
Is that the OnlyFans Rumballs After Dark?
Yes, it is.
Hey, Jay.
Call back to last week. There it is. Check it out. Continuity. What's up?
Jay, Rumballs is associated with Roto Feet.
There you go.
Shout out Roto Heat Rick. He loves Roto Feet.
The tight ends that are left on the board are Freiermuth, Schultz, Knox, Howard, Doyle, Tebow, Arnold.
Tim Tebow.
Dan Arnold's
no one take Tim Tebow. Don't do it.
Dan Arnold is not a sneaky pick? Is Dan Arnold not a sneaky pick?
I kind of believe
he's a sneaky pick.
If you get Tim Tebow, you have the power of Christ on your team.
There you go. Good point.
Let's go on.
If your team's not circumcised,
I got my Bible right here. Let's do this thing. Draft Tim Tebow.
Robbie, throw up Rodgers'
Tim
comment.
Tebow. Wow, that's a legit leather-bound Bible.
Sir.
Use code Rumballs at checkout for 15% off Rumboyz condoms. Don't make a mistake.
Wait, guys, because we all heard Joey say circumcised and no one let him finish. Like, I know we all heard it. That word came out of his mouth, and we're just going to brush over it.
Let it go. Let it finish.
No, listen. What I was gonna say is the only good thing about taking Tim Tebow is at halftime, if your team's not circumcised, he'll take care of it for you. If you guys don't catch that joke, maybe you should look into the mission work that Tim Tebow did.
No. Josh, no, you wouldn't.
I'm definitely going to church on Sunday. I tell you that.
Here's what's fucked up. All right. Here's what's fucked up
about
that whole joke and all of that marketing is that I could be the. I'm honestly the. Hold on. We're gonna just remove the rosters for a second. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And I'm gonna put them back up in a second for y'all in the chat. I could literally do that marketing, and I could be the one analyst that gets away with it, and people would fucking use it, and people would fucking do it, and people would buy it, even if it was a gag gift that you gave to someone for your birthday. Oh God, or for their birthday, like it actually worked.
Talking about condoms, not circumcisions. I was so confused for a second. I was like, "You're starting a circumcision business? What the hell, bro?"
I mean, there's a little side hustle, right? Like, you get a side hustle going. You got an app going where it's like, I need a circumcision like ASAP. You get a little app going. You find somebody like an Uber, and they come by and they.
Robbie, I just gotta say,
do you resent your parents not circumcising you at birth?
Robbie,
I really do.
Robbie, you could sell them in like rum bottles and be like tissues. You can just pop one out.
Maybe
Comes up.
They're not even in the package. It's like, what's up, girl?
So funny.
You can carry one of them side bags that everybody's wearing nowadays, like the cross bags.
Yeah,
you just pull it out. Yeah.
This is going to a strange place.
Hey, Jimmy, your nephew doesn't watch the show, right?
No, I did not tell him I was going to be on here tonight.
Here's the thing. Here's the trick. You don't tell anybody you're ever going to be on Rumboyz After Dark. You don't. That's the thing. You don't tell anybody, and you're just on it. That's
my 13-year-old nephew watches some shows, but this is not one that I tell him when I'm going to be on. So.
Joey, are you okay?
Yeah, why?
Because I am so sorry for the presence of which my platform it is. Like, I don't know why y'all love this shit, but y'all do, and I love y'all for loving this shit.
What? We love you, Robbie.
We love you, Robbie.
Yeah. What's going on? Yeah, I'm great.
You know what? Let's do a cheers to Robbie.
Did I miss something?
Cheers.
So cheers to the whole fucking panel, to everybody. Let's go.
Did I miss something?
Hey, Bats, what flavor is that?
No, you didn't miss anything,
This is
bro.
Okay.
Citrus Punch. It's actually, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of the Citrus
Your
Punch.
face really says that you're a big fan.
I just had the citrus.
It's a weird
earlier.
combination with the. It's a weird combination with the whiskey I have too. I have whiskey and Truly seltzers going. It's just like a.
That is an interesting combo.
It's a culture shock in my mouth.
Holy fucking,
Mix
you're
them.
a degen. If that mix does not say that you're a degen, I don't know what does.
Yeah,
I have the same.
Listen,
I have the same
Steven,
one going on right
Go
now.
ahead and pull my roster up. I want to hear. I want to hear y'all talk
I'm
about
a lot of
my
things.
roster.
Let's
I'm
go
not a
for that one.
snob.
Let's do that one, then we'll do E on the. No, let's do E on the mic first, Jay. Let's do E on the mic.
That's
first.
fine. Do whoever you want. Okay.
Yeah, let's do E on the mic. Let's take care of the chat. You know.
Screw you too, Robbie.
Well. All right, fine. But we're just gonna say fuck the fans, right? You know, just fuck the people that are helping us. You know, that are having to watch the ads.
The
Fuck
chat's
the
all that matters.
ads. The chat is all that matters. The chat is all that matters. All of our little pirates in the chat. All of our little betting pirates in the chat. MonkeyKnifeFight.com. Oh.
Hold on. It's loading. It's thinking.
Oh. We're thinking.
There we go.
Sometimes.
All right. There we go. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Cook, Matthews.
You know what's funny though? There we go.
Yo, guys, all you guys groaned, and the first thing I thought was like, I like this build. I think this is a cool roster.
I cheered.
Yeah,
I love Curtis Samuel, so I'm happy to see that there.
I don't
buy
like
the jersey. I know you were contemplating it, Joey.
I don't like that. I don't like that E on the mic punted so heavy on QB2.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I don't like that Stafford is a QB1. And I wholeheartly believe that there were more quarterbacks probably available there in the second round that you.
Mostert, I don't trust to be the starter.
Mostert,
so
but that's just
taking a
I feel
quarterback
like you
around 8 or
probably got
9.
your QB.
I mean,
Right.
he will be for like 3 weeks, so there's that.
And then Trey
No, I
Sermon
like
will be
the-
for like 3 weeks, and then
I
Gardner
like
for
where
3
he got
weeks.
Henry Ruggs. I like where he got Corey
I
Davis.
like Henry Ruggs a lot.
Eric Ebron wouldn't be my tight end 3, but what that tells me is that this league went tight end fucking quick, and they just went like bow.
Plus, I don't want Eric Ebron because he's a Tar Heel, so we don't want any of them.
Go Terps.
Do you think Gerald Everett was around where Ebron was?
What I feel like what happened with this roster, it was a lot of I'm gonna try and balance. I'm gonna try and go balance. Each one, each pick, running back.
I like the wide receivers, to be honest with you.
I like the wide receivers.
Nice
There's
group.
a lot of shit going good with the wide receivers. Those first three running backs, good.
Kareem Hunt in the 5th, awesome.
I'll go B. I'll give it a B.
I don't trust Noah Fant.
C plus.
Hey, whoa, hey.
Hey, I trust Noah Fant. I don't trust Drew Lock, but I trust Noah Fant.
I trust Noah Fant.
If I don't trust Drew Lock, I don't trust Noah Fant.
I'm gonna go
with it with Drew Lock last year.
Jameis is the only thing I absolutely hate on that roster, just because I had him as a
Jameis
quarterback
is what
for
I
5 years.
hate.
Yeah,
If he took Jameis, do y'all want him to take Taysom, or do you think Hill's already gone?
I think he's probably already gone.
The same thing like
Simon
was saying earlier. I don't want to take.
screwed.
I don't want to waste 2 picks on potentially one position, so there's no reason to take both Taysom and Jameis.
Yeah.
Well, spoiler alert, I'm gonna have to take Tyrod Taylor at some point.
He said he was getting screwed last night. Wait, are Rumboyz condoms real? Can the nightcap get sponsored by those? We don't need any more kids.
Yeah, because Carbon Fox has like 17 kids, I believe. His wife just had triplets. I think he.
Yeah,
I think
he did.
He's
That's
got
right.
5 kids.
Oh my god!
She had triplets.
He had triplets. Yeah.
Poor dude.
Congratulations.
He's got strong swimmers.
Terrible.
Shane, I love you.
That's
You
not
think-
congratulations.
You think Shane has a lot of NFL teams? Shane has like 16 college teams, so I don't want to hear the go heels.
Shane, I'm drinking. I didn't give yours a grade. I focus on Ease really a whole lot because he won our Rumboyz giveaway. We gave away. He won our.
Is that the guy that won the
giveaway.
Scott Fishbowl spot?
Yeah, he won the Scott Fishbowl spot. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but that's what happens when you stay in our fucking chat. We give shit away. Like
Every
Draft
time
Night
I've
Out.
been on here, I think E's been on here too. So
Really quick, if you are attending Draft Night Out and you are in the chat, go ahead and drop a 1 in the chat. I might give away a raffle ticket during the show. I might get you an entry into some
be there.
NFL memorabilia. Motherfucker, you are on the panel.
I'm just saying I'm going to be there. That's all I said. Calm down, Rob.
I'll be there too.
Yep.
We'll all be there.
Oh my
Yep.
god. But no,
Wow,
yeah. If you're gonna be a Draft Night Out, go ahead, drop a 1 in the chat. I'm feeling good.
Whose roster is this?
This
It's
is
an
Jay's.
it's an F already for me for FYF.
Oh, this is Jay's.
This is mine. Let's hear it.
Yeah.
I want to hear. Give it to me. Let's hear it.
Jay, I really like your roster.
I do
Thank
too.
you.
I'm jealous actually.
I hate this.
You're not even a LaVisca truther anymore. You're just a Jaguars truther anymore. You're a closet fucking Jags fan.
It's
The
the
only
Tom
thing-
Coughlin connection, is what it is.
The only thing I don't like is Melvin Gordon, and that's because I really don't think he's going to be on the team.
Holy fucking how many unproven wide receivers do you need?
I know. Who's the one that didn't wipe his ass? Which wide
That was
receiver that?
Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase.
Your wide receivers.
You
know
gotta
how to wipe
shit.
their
Yeah,
ass.
honestly, once I saw that story today, I was like, I'm going to drop him.
You gotta
Like,
watch
if
it.
you don't watch it,
No,
if you don't watch
Hey,
your butt, I don't want you on my team. I'm
like-
sorry.
Hey, it's
It was
OBJ.
still-
It's OBJ 2.0.
Yeah, no, but it
I
was
was-
so oddly specific that it like has to be true.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
I'm in
Just
the
like-
league with Scott. Wait. What's your division? What's your
That's
division?
Beastie Boys.
Be on the mic. You're in the Beastie Boys division.
Yeah, that's Scott's division.
You're. Oh that was fucked
Look.
up. That was fucked up. Hey, pick a winner. Oh, your winner got tossed in with the biggest fish in the pond. Fucking great old shit. Damn, I'm so
Cherish
sorry.
this moment.
he's been studying this shit for months. Good luck.
Yeah.
My guy Burner in the chat. I love it.
I like that.
T-Law
Oh my
Visca.
gosh.
ETN's gonna be the number 1 wide receiver, so I don't know why we're talking about Visca.
You two.
You better
are-
watch your mouth talking bad about it.
Hey, Toby, you've had
Watch
too
your
many
mouth.
Michelob Ultras.
Yes, I have.
Oh man.
Shane, it's the dirty South. It's the dirty South. All right, let's go ahead.
No.
It ain't bad. It ain't.
Toby, you drinking
bad.
Smirnoff Ice over there? Is that what you got?
Basically,
Stevens.
Me, a
We
Zima.
drinking Michelob.
that's why it's 1080p right now.
Do we want to do one more? Let's do one more.
Hit up Herms.
Yeah, let's see Simons. No, let's do Herms.
Yeah, let's do Herms.
Herms.
Because I'm ready for
fuck
this.
Simon.
I've been ready for this.
Yeah,
this is going to go very poorly.
I
I
would,
know
Simon.
this will. I'm going to get roasted, and I don't care because I have the best roster. Damn it.
It's all good. I
Hey,
like.
let me
being
guess.
the
Do you
underdog.
have Najee Harris on your team, Herms?
Second round, right?
You
Of
better.
course. Look at that
Yes.
wonderful
There it is.
team.
Damn.
Look
It
at
was
that
better, and
team.
then
Austin Eckler in the third is beautiful. Holy
Yeah.
He went kicker.
Wow.
That's hot.
I honestly, Herms, I love everything about your team other than the kicker.
Then kicker, yes.
And
I was
they
gonna
got
say
Amon-Ra,
everything
wide
except
receiver,
for
69. Shout out.
James
I was
Conner
gonna
in
say
the
everything
11.
except
Nice.
for whatever happened
Oof,
to getting your third wide receiver.
Oh, Tom.
I love that Gerald Everett pick.
Herms, I don't hate Aguilar.
Yeah.
Herms, I don't hate Aguilar. I'll be on your side.
I don't hate Aguilar. I hate Aguilar as your third wide receiver.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
deal breaker right there.
I honestly feel like this roster can low key do some shit. Like I
Yeah.
love the Amon-Ra Say.
Hold on.
I love that.
If you're gonna do the Lady Gaga, Herms has to bring out the what's it called? The kazoo.
Two.
He doesn't have it. Doesn't have it.
You break
Herms.
it, Herms?
I have a question for you.
Nah,
Herms.
it's still in my basement.
He
He's
swallowed
gonna,
it.
Are you able to-
next week it'll be here. Kazoo time next week.
Yes. Book it.
Amon-Ra. Amon-Ra.
We got to do Robbie's roster. I mean, if we're doing
Yeah,
Robbie's
he's the
show,
host. We got to do Robbie.
we got to do Robbie's roster. Pull that up.
But still, low-key shout out the the
Herms,
Najee
honestly,
Rojo deck.
no, Najee and Eckler, man, that is a heck of a 1-2 punch at running back.
Yeah, that
that's what I'm
definitely
saying.
would get work
And
done.
hey, Herms, as much as I don't like Daniel Jones as a QB3, I love it right there.
Herms, I took
Yeah.
Eckler at the 201, and you got him at the 304.
Bro, my
Yeah,
roster's fucking ass.
Yeah, bro.
My roster is ass.
I don't hate it.
I hate it. I hate it.
I really do.
I like-
Here's the wait, well,
I like the
actually,
Cousins
want to know
stealing.
first. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's fucking tight. And also, like, Robbie, what do you hate about it?
All
The
right.
only thing I don't like is James Robinson because he's a bum.
Yes.
No,
Other
I'm
than
gonna
that,
go
I
ahead.
like everything else.
No, I'm gonna get this off my chest. All right, straight up, I'm gonna get this shit off my chest. My whole damn division literally figured out that they're like once they figured out oh shit like it's actually like Rumboyz Robbie. Like I don't know, they must have thought like I was like I don't know like someone else. And after like my first 4 picks, they went back, watched all the 3 streams that I did like during the previous night, and bro, it just became Snipe fucking City. Like their behaviors and everything changed after those first 4 picks. And bro, like Justin Jefferson could have fallen to me in this league. That shit, nope. As soon as I said, hey, yo, like this is what I might be, plotting on, this is what it's gonna be. Like I ain't gonna front. I was a guy that fucking went on camera and I talked a lot of cash shit. Yo, I'm gonna tell you exactly who I'm gonna pick, why I'm picking them, what my plan is, and I'm gonna still beat you. I'm still gonna beat them with this roster, but this roster could have been a lot more beautiful had I not talked a lot of cash shit.
I like it though, honestly. It's not sexy, but I mean, you got a heck of a running back core. Tannehill and Cousins in this format is perfect. You got 2 potential wide receiver ones in Godwin and Thielen.
One.
Logan Thomas is a solid.
I got one in Godwin.
No,
you got
Thielen
one
was
in
a top
Thielen.
10 last year.
Yeah, Thielen, yeah.
So I mean, I think you're all right.
I would think Godwin's a more wide receiver one heavy than Thielen.
I like Gage's floor too this year.
Oh, I love
I think
Gage.
I think he could be wide receiver
Like
3.
I said, it's not a sexy roster, but I think you'll be all right.
That Jamal Williams pick sneaky right there.
Yeah, shout out Jamal Williams because, like, honestly, like, I mean, like, he's not
gonna have a role.
Yeah, he's not gonna be like obscenely involved to the point where it just like dramatically fucks with DeAndre Swift. Unrelated topic, but like either way, like they paid him enough money to do some shit. So I mean, especially because like if for any reason he ends up being in there on like third down situations, I mean, like fuck. We get bonuses for the first down, so if they use
we
some,
already
like short
know
area,
if-
short yardage shit, I mean,
Like-
you never know.
like
Those
God
are
forbid
fractions
anything,
of points, but they compound over time. I mean, fuck.
like God forbid anything happen to one DeAndre Swift. But if something does, we already know that Jamal Williams is an immediate plug and play, and you can relax on that.
I think Logan Thomas at 804 is the best way you wait on tight end in this format.
God damn, that's the homie Raj. Like, what the fuck? He said, yo. Hey Raj, the chat is lit tonight. But shit. Okay, I appreciate that breakdown. All right, let's go ahead and get into the next topic. Y'all, since y'all want to do my roster last, I was trying to not talk about myself on my own shit. But all right, that's whatever. Jay was like, we gotta see Robbie's.
Of course we gotta do Rob. It's your show, man. We gotta throw yours up there too.
All right. So with QB battles taking place, camp is like just about here. That's like a weird spike in views. Damn, who is doing that? I don't know whoever's doing that, but yeah, y'all keep running that bitch up. Rod's like, Canada's here. That's what's happening. Toronto's in the building. 66666.
Shout out Tim Hortons.
Huge
shout out to Tim Hortons.
Yes, dude. Great breakfast food. I mean, like honestly, the best breakfast food there is. Tim Hortons.
Turn your volume up, Raj. With QB battles taking place across the league, who wins a week 1 starting role of the following battles? Lance and Jimmy G, Mills and Ty God down in Houston, Fields and Dalton, Chicago. And we start with Raj. We'll let you start off.
Oh, I was trying to adjust my volume. Is it okay?
All right. Well, I can hear you though. We can hear you.
Wait, can you repeat the question? I did not hear.
First time potting?
Huh?
Got him.
New podcast to say what? With QB battles taking place across the league, who wins a week 1 start out of the following? Fields versus Dalton, Mills versus Ty God, Lance and Jimmy G.
Okay. Lance and Jimmy G. I'm taking Lance because you don't just take a QB with the 3rd overall pick and not start him, right? I mean, I guess it could happen, and I guess just the experience isn't there in the offense and whatever, and they could start Jimmy G. That's actually why I grabbed both of them in SFB. I grabbed Trey Lance and Jimmy G, just in case Trey Lance doesn't start week 1, but I think he will, because again, you don't spend that kind of draft capital and not start a guy right away. And in Houston, I think kind of for the same reason. They took Davis Mills so late that I think Tyrod has to start. And Tyrod has been that kind of bridge QB for a lot of places, or for a lot of teams. Oh shit! What's up, Shin? And then Fields again, draft capital, rookie QB. You're gonna start him.
All good.
What's going on?
Private chat.
I had to crack my back. So.
All right, Simon.
Process of elimination here. The Bears play the Rams week 1. They're not going to put Justin Fields out there against Aaron Donald in his first NFL game. That seems stupid to go get him murdered. Tyrod, we all know what's going to happen there. He's going to play 1 to 3 games, have some sort of freak injury, and then that's when Mills is going to come in. It's just his MO. That's what he does. He leads the way for these rookies a couple games in. So that leaves Lance and Jimmy G. Lance is going to start week 1. That's my pick out of these 3.
Yeah, I didn't see what the new one said. I just now saw that. Beautiful. Is it my turn now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Everything Simon said, I agree with.
Simon says.
Yeah, Simon
I'll
says.
Fight you, Jay. Oh,
Listen,
now Joey. Damn it, Joey. Why?
Oh my!
We had a good thing going.
I know. I don't think any of them are gonna end up on the field week 1. I would love to say Fields though, but I mean, no, they're not gonna roll him out there against the Rams. So, no, I agree. Trey Lance.
Okay.
These comments are great. Yeah.
These comments are great. Toby, go ahead.
I'm going with all the vets. Tyrod, Dalton, Jimmy G. It's just they spent the draft capital on Lance, but I don't see him as a finished product coming out of the draft. So you pay Jimmy G all that money, so you're going to see it until he can't prove it again and again and again because it's dumb. But yeah, I'm going with all the bets.
Shane, we're gonna probably make the private chat like put that shit behind a fucking paywall in order for people to get access.
You can find that on the Rumboyz
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Rod said, Shane, I'm gonna set you up.
Oh my god.
Raj snitching on us in here. We got to be careful.
We just get stitches and wind up in ditches, man. Come on now.
We're putting this bitch behind a paywall.
Hey, Raj put up
Raj
his
is like, yo, I'll hook you up.
No.
I think Shane deserves to see it.
He does.
No, Raj put up in his phone like he already had a picture saved.
Yeah.
He didn't go to
No
take a picture.
screenshots. No screenshots.
Fucking
will
TMZ
absolutely
ass.
show you what they're talking about in the chat. Just check your DMs, and I will absolutely show you what they're talking about.
Oh no!
100% will show it to you. Okay?
You're worse. Whose turn is it?
All right, sorry.
Joey's turn.
I already went.
Oh, it's you're right. You said you agreed with me. That was beautiful.
I had nothing to say though.
I had the
agree
lame
with
ass
Simon.
comment of going all the bets.
I mean, I'm right there with you though about all the vets. I think a lot of people are forgetting just how raw of a talent that Trey Lance is, and it's not going to be this quick switch. I can't fucking talk. Flip of a switch to get him to play at the NFL level right out of the gate. I think Jimmy G is going to do that.
He didn't play last year either.
Right, exactly. And in his whatever they want to call that one game that he did play that didn't count, he wasn't that great. I mean, there's not much there that makes you think, okay, this guy's NFL ready, this guy's ready to go. As for the Bears situation, Simon said it best. You don't want to put Fields out there against Aaron Donald and have him get killed with whatever the hell that Bears offensive line is going to look like.
No, Shane, it wasn't that.
And Tyrod's gonna start in Houston. There isn't a chance that it's not him. I can't imagine that just based on everything else that the Texans have done.
Oh, Jay, go ahead.
I don't know how I can keep going after this private chat, but other than that, I'm going to give the boring answer. I don't think any of the rookies are going to start week one. I do think Lance is going to be the first one to start. I think Tyrod is going to last the longest because obviously after the moves the Texans have made this offseason, they are tanking and they're trying to be as bad as they possibly can be. That's the only sense that makes.
Fields, Tyrod.
Well, you know what? I mean, until somebody punctures his lung again, I think he's going to be in there. And you know what? You can't even call him by his right name. His name is Tyrod. So get it right, Simon. But other than that, and I think that Dalton's going to start longer than people think because they paid him money. And in the NFL, money is king, and they paid him a heck of a lot of money. And Fields fell into their lap. I do like Fields a lot. I think he is going to be good. I don't think he's going to be as good as Trevor Lawrence. Shout out Jeff Bell. I just had to say that for him. But I think week one, I don't think any of the rooks are going to start.
I completely agree. I mean, I want to echo what Steven said earlier. There's no way, even though Matt Nagy's career as a head coach could be done, there's no way he throws Fields out there against Aaron frickin' Darnold. It's not happening. This chat is so disturbing. But other than that, it has to be Jimmy G. There's no way that Lance is going to start. Go ahead, Herbs.
You know how football.
I have to stop looking at Steven. That's my problem. I'm not even looking at the chat. I just look at Steven. I start laughing. This is great.
So you know how
your face is as red as your shirt right now, and I love it.
Yes. Oh my God, so red.
I am so hot right now.
Oh my god!
He's hot from this private chat conversation.
Yeah,
just put it over the edge for me. I'm sorry.
I'm about to go put a basketball jersey on. I'm already not wearing pants, so
Toby, I blame you.
Shirt off. I can take off. All right.
So, hey, y'all need to donate it in the chat because it might get hot and steamy.
Hey, Chodes Matter, donate in the chat right now.
E on the mic is like, am I the only one who can't see this, bro?
That girl from birth, baby.
None
What's
of
up?
you
Yeah.
watching. None of you watching.
Nobody can see that, and that's the whole point.
Thank God.
Jay,
Check
you
out the
definitely need to go
Rumboyz
to church on
OnlyFans.
Sunday. That's
I do.
you know.
I'm gonna read my Bible once we're done here.
Oh my god! I'm sorry. What was the question?
The rookies.
The rookie quarterback competition.
Okay, so there's stuff about football to talk about. Okay, so there's okay, so Fields and Dalton. I mean, it's dumb, but they're gonna play Dalton, and then it's gonna be bad. And then Mills and Tyrod. It's gonna be Tyrod, and then it's gonna be bad. But then they're gonna play Jimmy G, and it's gonna be bad. But here's the thing, though. If I'm actually going to find a way to make real analysis, I have been surprised to read some of the reports from like out of Niners camp. Just, you know, from coaches saying like, yeah, like this competition between Jimmy G and Lance has been like tighter than we anticipated at this point. You know, like the fact that Lance showed up and already impressed as much as he did in like, you know, more like OTA activities. I mean, like, yo, like keep your eye on that, everybody. Like, I mean, like that could be an important thing. Plus, if I remember correctly, it would not be that difficult for the Niners to move on from Jimmy G financially. So, I mean, I think it would probably be more. I'm not sure if it's in the form of a cut or a trade. I don't know, whatever. Either way, like, there's a very realistic chance that he could end up doing that shit. But also, I'm not about to just completely discount the fact that Justin Fields could win the job right away because, like, yeah, like $10 million is like a lot of money. But when it comes to like the quarterback position, it's not. It's oh god damn it! It's not so much money to the point where you couldn't justify having a $10 million backup. You know what I mean? So like I don't know, like shit, man. The only thing that I'm completely certain of is the fact that it's not going to be Davis Mills. Like that's the only one I'm 100% sure of. But like the other two, I mean, like we all have like our inklings and like you know like an idea of where it's going to go. But I don't think we can rule either of those situations out with Chicago or San Francisco having the rookie quarterback take over. But yeah, Chode Mode, what's up? Hey, boom.
Oh my god! Oh, fancy take so hot, get you hard. I'm so getting. We're so getting fucking. Oh gosh.
God. I thought we were going
We
to
are.
canceled.
You know what?
Topic.
It's not
Now
at
we're
40,000 yet. I just donated. Everybody that's watching, everybody on the panel, if you are able, donate to the SFB Podathon. Let's get it 40,000 tonight, man.
What
is it at right now?
It's at like
It's gotta be getting
almost
close.
Yeah, I just donated again.
Herms, and to your take, it's a trade.
You know what? And
trade
if
us
you
that
can't, you
money.
can't. No shame in it. You know, everybody. You know, money's tight. It's a little. You know, think times are crazy right now.
Although I did see that the homie Cooter Doodle is she tweeted out before that if you donate and like reply to her tweet with like a suggestion for a player that you want her to stand for the entire season, she'll pick a random winner by the end of the night or something. So it's just like if you want to put yourself in a situation where you end up being the person responsible for picking whoever Cooter Doodle decides to stand for an entire year, that could be incredibly funny. You know what I mean? Because like we've all seen that
You know,
humorous shit. I mean, that could be cool.
Let's be honest. Cooter is the absolute funniest person on Twitter. Period. End of story.
Bar none. I
She
mean,
is
not even close.
hilarious.
All right, so everybody donate and then tweet Nikhil Harry because we're all fans of him.
Oh, that'd be great.
You tweet Chode Life after.
Yes.
Why? So he can
Nick
watch
Chubb-
the show and be
Nick
like, "Fuck you for letting me." For letting
Yeah, I don't want
me
Nikhil Harry
interview you."
watching this.
Robbie interviewed him. Robbie doesn't want him to watch this.
Nope.
I've never
I'm
met
sure
the
he's
man. I'm good.
I'm sure he's a lovely dude.
He's gonna make
Nikhil
a
Harry, if
great,
you're
great
watching, I
tight end
love
one
you.
day.
Canadian that got drafted in the first two. And you just
Where are we going next, Robbie?
So next topic, I was in the middle of trying to do a donation, but it's like
You're good.
enter the last 3 digits of your card. I'm like, you don't remember this, Google? It's your job.
Just say those 3 digits while we're on here and read the other 16 and then your expiration.
You know what, Robbie? Just text me a picture of your card.
Security code. Security code.
Fill it out. It'll be fine.
I got you. Just text me your social security number, your cell phone number, your credit card number.
Just put it in the private
your
chat.
mother's maiden name. Yeah.
We're all friends.
Hey, you already have the cell phone number.
We've already discussed everything else. This is a pretty awesome one because everyone has experienced different life experiences. And this is what brings us all together as sports analysts. You can bring up any moment that you have watched on TV, you have seen in person, whatever. And you can pick any motherfucking sporting event across the whole world. Thank you, Roger, for taking care of those merch commands and our Discord and our SportsMe. You can pick any sport across the landscape of all sports that you have witnessed. What is the most random or improbable sports moment that you remember witnessing in person or watching TV as a fan, any sport? We start with Herms.
Okay, so I mean, it's not something that I, witnessed or whatever or anything, because it was actually a moment that I was involved in. Because this may come as a surprise to people, but I am comically horrible at anything related to athletics, anything like that. I was really bad at sports. But
you?
Yeah, I mean, shocker. But when I played coach pitch as a child, I remember one time I'm up to bat, right, and I'm like doing the thing. And the ball comes my way, and it's like, all right, I'm going to swing. But I had been playing a lot of backyard baseball at the time, so I thought it would be funny to just do like a really animated swing and just like spin around and do all that shit. Cause I don't know, I'm a child. Turns out with my first go around, I end up tipping the ball straight up in the air. And then as I spin around, I end up hitting the ball a second time and it goes right up the middle underneath the coach's legs on the pitcher's mound. So it's like, yeah, I hit the same baseball twice, motherfucker. Mike Trout, can you do that? Yeah. So, I mean, let's be real. I mean, I'm slow. I don't have an arm. I can't contribute anything else, but I can hit a baseball twice.
You could have picked any fucking sports moment, and the fact that you came with one that was your own personal shit makes it that much better.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Washington Nationals, hit me up. If you need to, whatever. I'll play any, I'll be the bullpen catcher. It's fine. I don't know.
You know what? The Yankees could probably use it because they suck right now. So,
well, shit. Yeah. Steinbrenner family, hit me
up.
up.
Our baseball podcast doesn't support
Frank Ashman, hit me up.
Yes, he does.
Hey,
Spen's a Yankees fan, so.
I know. He's a yes. Oh, you've seen our baseball show. See, what a good friend.
Sven and Sam.
Jay, if you come to an Astros game, you can get a
good job
ALCS replica,
or I could get a
trash can.
I can get a trash can.
You can probably find one of those too. I'm not
Fuck the Astros. Fuck the Astros. Why did you even do that, ZZ?
Hey, go Astros.
I'm a Dodger fan. Fuck the Astros.
Yeah, fuck the Astros. All right, Mike.
Yeah, right there.
Your most improbable sports moment.
I promised SportsMe that I would mention one that I did not bring up on that battle.
Did.
So the one I wanted to bring up that I did not bring up in the battle first was Don Beebe chasing down Leon Lett in the Super Bowl and knocking the ball out at the 1 yard line.
Okay.
Half the panel was not even born when that happened.
I know.
remember that.
That's why I said that's the one I didn't. The other one that I did bring up on SportsMe. So Robbie's heard this, but I have to bring it up. Chiefs 0, Houston Texans 24, and who won the freaking game? 51-31 Chiefs, baby.
That shit was tight, dude. Honestly,
that was
a good game.
That was a wild game.
That's the one I was expecting him to go.
That's what she said.
Oh, bro. So
also on top of dad jokes, JL loves That's What She Said jokes. So
yeah, it's his
send them
favorite
all
one.
to JL.
Yes.
It's FYF John Luke on Twitter. Make sure you send them.
We can definitely hit the fucking 40K. I don't think we can hit it tonight, but we can hit we can hit it.
It ends tonight, unfortunately. So.
Oh my gosh!
I just threw some in there.
It might take a long time, but keep trying.
There's some up in there.
Go
ahead, Jay.
So this is more on the improbable side than it is the crazy side. But I was lucky enough to go to Super Bowl 42, where the Giants beat the undefeated Patriots. So I got to see the helmet catch in person, and that I still don't know how that happened. I had no clue. We were in the nosebleed seats. So there you go. There's JL for you. He's never heard a That's What She Said joke. So make sure you send all the dad jokes and all the That's What She Said jokes
JL's
to
the
JL.
walking That's What She Said joke.
Yeah, exactly. But the helmet catch, I got to see it in person. I got to experience that game with my dad, and that's big. Other than my wedding and my children being born, that was the greatest night of my life. I will never forget that.
Okay.
And I just turned 21, so I was just allowed to legally drink. So it was we had a good time. We went out there Thursday before the Super Bowl. We didn't buy Super Bowl tickets until 11:30 in the morning of Super Bowl Sunday, and the game started at 4:00 there. We went out there with no tickets. My dad and I, we were hanging out with some Patriots fans the whole weekend, and apparently scalping tickets is illegal out there.
Hey, y'all in the chat, we already know how it goes with Marvel around these parts. We've been on air 4 damn years. OG's in the chat. Make sure y'all correct them. No spoilers. All right, I get that you ain't dropping one yet, but you getting real close to saying something about a spoiler.
No spoilers. I haven't watched Black Widow yet, so no spoilers.
Did it just come out today?
Yes.
Yeah.
What
Bruce
the hell?
Willis was dead the entire time.
Herms, man. No spoilers. Come on. Damn. Speaking of which, if y'all seen Loki, because man, that's my goodness, it's been good.
Spoilers on this show.
I just said, is it good?
It's fantastic.
Loki is
I heard Matthew
fantastic.
Perry.
I've heard mixed reviews on Loki.
Well, whoever said it's not good is an idiot, and I hope they die in a fire.
I think
Otani, third at 463 feet.
Otani is a bad man.
Yes,
you know, as soon as you come in the chat and you say something, and if someone else has seen it, they about to be like, "Oh, yo, bro, I want to talk to you about it right here in front of God and everybody," and we don't need that.
Simon, we need a burner.
It was your man, Danny Ocean. He said Disney should have left you in the vault. That was what he tweeted out.
Man, don't hate on Danny Ocean. I love that man.
I'm not. I love that man.
Steven,
that's why.
what's your most improbable random sports moment? There's a lot of sports moments that y'all are not mentioning. I'm shocked though.
Yeah, I mean the one that sticks out to me where it just left me like, what the fuck? The Malice at the Palace, man.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
I'll never forget that, dude.
Some good shit.
Watching that, and I'm like, oh my god. And then you see
this
Ron
is
Artest
again another
on
one
the
where
table.
half the panel has no idea what you're talking about.
I don't care. It was amazing. But in the moment,
you don't know what he's talking about.
Oh
no, I know what he's talking
God.
about. I just wasn't.
What is happening? And then, Ron Artest on the check-in table. Somebody throws a drink. He goes flying up the stands. It cuts to little kids crying, and you're just like, "What the fuck just happened?"
I was 12 years
Jermaine
old.
O'Neal was in the damn crowd.
Steven Jackson.
Yo, my mom, check it out. My mom, she was working her night job at the time. And what I would do is I'd sit back and watch the game and shit, and I'll watch my little brother. And my little brother, he's sitting back, he's playing Game Boy. All right, y'all remember Game Boy Color?
Yes, sir. I had a lime green one.
Yeah,
yellow.
My favorite joke was purple. Shout out to my Lakers. And bro, he was just sitting there on the Game Boy, and then I'm sitting there watching. I'm on the phone with my middle school shorty at the time. So I'm macking. I'm big time cake.
You pulling game?
Hey, Robbie, have the Lakers do this year.
And then what? Chilling on that Motorola Razor.
What's your AIM name, girl?
Yeah, bro, I was on AIM and everything though. Fuck you, Jay. I heard what you said.
ASL? Is that what you dropped to her?
Hey, did you get your back blown out by the Hawks?
Hey, man, it's a Knicks. You can't say anything to hurt me as a Knicks fan. It's already been said, okay?
How many rings you got?
Most improved.
We got 2. Thank you very much.
Stop it. How many we
They
have?
were both before I was born, but that doesn't matter.
17, bro. Okay? Listen, but no, for real though. So
LeBron's got a worse hairline than Garrett Brightwell, okay? That's all I got.
Hey, LeBron's got Space Jam too, though.
Yeah, and that's going to be terrible.
But,
that is going to be terrible.
I'm on the cordless phone, And I shit you not, the girl that I was dating all the time, she thought that something was going crazy. She's like, what's going on? I'm like, oh shit, oh fuck. And then my little brother, he pops up and he's like, pump, kill. And like you just see basketball players knocking out fans and fans hitting basketball players and cups flying everywhere and there's shit. And it's just
And there goes Robbie.
I think Robbie just pulled
the
out
captain
his
now.
Yes.
But yeah, Z2, what is your most improbable, like random sports moment? Like it can even be like a blooper or whatever. Like what is something like you're just like, what the fuck? Like
Okay, so I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I was at Game 7 of the Astros Dodgers World Series.
Oh, when they cheated?
And that's not my moment. I just wanted to bring that up because
did you have a trash can?
I did in the stands, yes.
It'd be like Doug banging on a trash can.
I was in the fold. But I played college baseball. So my first outing in college baseball, I faced 3 D1 hitters that went on to be D1 and struck all 3 of them out 1, 2, 3 through 9 innings or through 9 pitches. So
Nice.
that's my best one.
The immaculate inning. There
Bro, I
you go.
was playing brick breaker on his BlackBerry. Bro, when I tell you, I was still on the house phone when the Malice in the Palace happened. I was still on the cordless joint, bro.
That BlackBerry Storm, man, that touchscreen with the click.
Oh my god!
Hell
the
yeah!
BlackBerry
Oh, I
Storm?
love that thing.
Bro, when I was stationed in Italy, I had a BlackBerry Storm, and I'd be like, "What's up, girl? Click, 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 click." That was a shit. Joey, your most improbable random sports moment.
So I'm gonna violate a little bit of a rule, but because it might not be considered a sport, but July 7th, 1996, Daytona Beach, Florida. I was watching Steven the whole time. I was there when Hogan dropped the leg on Savage and turned heel, validating my entire childhood of hating Hulk Hogan because he was the mystery third man for the Outsiders. I have never seen so many children hearts just break instantly. And then people were running into the ring to try to like hit Hogan because you're talking about the South. I mean, Florida, Daytona Beach. It's just
they love wrestling.
The South
What are you trying to say about the South, Joey?
No, I'm just listen. I live here.
He's in the
I
South.
know. Yeah. And people were flat out like their hearts were broken. It was insane.
I was an
And
NWO fan, so I loved it.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Simon?
Yeah, so mine's not like a moment, but like a thing that was improbable that happened that I made a bet on. In 2011, I graduated 2012. My best friend and I made a bet. He was going to Bama. I was going to Clemson. If you remember at the time, Clemson had just gotten blown out by West Virginia in the Orange Bowl. Like it was not a top tier program. They weren't competing for national titles, but we made the bet. If Clemson and Bama play for a national title while we're in school, the loser gets the other school's logo tattooed on their ass. So we get through 3 years. Our senior year, Clemson and Bama play, and Bama wins. So now I've got a big old Alabama A on my ass. But the good thing is we were both dumbasses.
Simon, we need proof. We need proof, Simon.
Show it.
No, you can't.
I'm not showing my ass on YouTube, Robbie. Don't you worry. I'm not going to get you kicked off. I'm not getting you kicked off YouTube today.
So wait until the end of the show. Once we're not live, Simon, I want to see your.
So
your ass.
Okay, this is a post-show thing, but this dude, we both went back for a 5th year, and the bet was while we're in school. We never said it stopped if one of us lost. Clemson and Bama play again the next year. Clemson wins, and so now we've got each other's alma maters tattooed on our asses.
Oh, that's sweet.
Couple of the year.
You need to get
I'm a
professional
sucker. I
pictures
like a
of
good
your
romantic
ass
story.
side by side with the tattoos on it.
Yeah, they're on cheeks so that we can line them up like that. Like it's on my right, his left. It's real cute.
I can see it on a nice canvas hanging in your living room.
We sent out Christmas cards a couple years ago. I guess you guys didn't get them.
Guys, we're really connecting tonight. This is beautiful. What's happening here? I really like this.
Made for a great graduation announcement postcard.
I can't wait. Yo, Kane's going to be wild. Oh, Rod.
Oh, my God.
Damn, I don't know how I can come up.
I don't know if it's going to be too wild.
One time at band camp,
I'm gonna
Yo,
need
that's
the
what real
vacation
happened in my high school.
plan.
10 kids got suspended from the band for doing shit on the back of a bus on the way back from camp. It was like a for real one time at band camp story.
Fuck yeah!
At
I
my
love
high
you,
school.
Nice.
Simon, were you one of those kids?
I was in orchestra.
Go
That's
ahead, Raj.
a lot better than
Raj.
band.
Go ahead, Raj. What's your improbable sports moment?
Okay, side note, I do have a cadet camp story for y'all after the show. I'll tell y'all that after. But
Oh,
okay.
bang.
Okay, so I got a couple. Football, it's got to be Santonio Holmes catching corner of the end zone to win the game, to win the Super Bowl. Right? Y'all know that, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was like one of my first games. Like that's what made me fall in love with football, basically.
That's
Like,
awesome.
That was the game.
That makes
So-
me feel really damn old.
Yeah.
I was 5 years old when that happened.
You just wanted
Oh
Holmes to be
my
your best
God.
friend after that
I
one.
was 5 years old. I turned 6 like a couple years out, or a couple months after that.
Oh, you
Oh
suck.
God.
Oh,
That was the year
Mayfield.
after the Giants
Man.
beat the undefeated Patriots.
Bro, do you know what I was doing at that age when that happened? I was
We don't
one of
wanna
the
know.
three kids in the back of the damn bus.
Okay. Number 2 is Kawhi game winner, Game 7 against Philly to get into the Eastern Conference Finals. So swinging around on the inbound, fade away, bounce, and in. Amazing. Like, and then just again, beautiful moment. I love that hat, by the way.
Yo.
Beauty. And then I got 2 of my own, like just to piggyback off Tobin.
Oh, okay.
So number 1, this happened like way back. Championship game, like it's called Windsor Minor Football League. That's what we were in. We were up by 1 point, and I blocked a field goal to win the game. So that was number 1. Fucking beauty.
Hey.
Number 2, in grade 9, I was playing D-end, bull rushed through the line, and picked off a pitch, and ran that back for 6. Like just a big fucking D lineman who ran through the
Nice.
line.
Hey,
picked
big
off
boy
a pitch, and then
moving.
boom, for
Sports
6.
Center top 10.
Let's go.
Those
That's
were
what,
my 2.
yeah.
Those were my 2.
So hey, times guys, like I said, Raj, plug in your fucking mic.
Oh, is it that bad?
You're a little low, but we heard you.
Yeah, we heard you. We can hear you.
heard
Yeah.
you.
So for me, mine is all right. I'm like motherfucking 8 years old, like 7, 8 years old, right? My parents, I lived literally 2 blocks away from what y'all know as FedEx Field. Back then, we called it Jack Kent Cooke Stadium. All right. I lived right there in Summerfield Apartments. I played for the Summerfield Indians Little League baseball team. I wore number 7, like true story, real talk, right? My parents throw a fight night, all right? My dad was in the Navy, all right? So, he like military, getting money, baby, let's order the fight. We're going to order the fight. We're going to barbecue. They did like shish kebabs and shit, like everything was crazy. Went all out, bought all types of motherfucking food, fed like the whole goddamn hood, right? Bruh. It's Tyson Holyfield fight night. Bruh. I shit you not. I am up on the, back in the 90s, it was get up to your room, go to bed, get up to your room, go to bed. Like, they ain't supposed to be down here back then, nowadays, y'all kids just be up all late, like, fucking got your tablets and shit, got your phones. Back then, it was like, get your ass in bed,
Yeah.
Fucking put your onesie on, I fucking bathe you, go to sleep.
You need to set the timer on the TV, and once it's off, it's off. Sorry.
Yup, exactly. Bruh, I shit you not. I am sitting up on the steps with all the other little kids, and we are watching, because, it's me and all the little homies. So, we're entertained by this shit. It's Mike Tyson in the 90s. I'm in my motherfucking Batman onesie, and I shit you not. Fucking Tyson goes, doop. And rips that fucking ear off, and I said, Dog, I fucking screamed. I was like, yo, and he spit it out, and then they played it in slow motion. And in the 90s, when shit was in slow motion, and you had a little fucking piece of an ear, they really zoomed in and really made sure that you saw it. Like, it was like standard definition, not no high def shit. So, they fucking zoomed in. And, bro, you see this tiny piece of meat. You see Evander Holyfield, a piece of his ear, a piece of his shit just folded. Just look at my big ass ears, and then just imagine the chunk of that shit just gone. Bro, I ain't never seen a man so hungry in my life. And that is my most improbable sports moment. Like, that shit scarred me for life. I was like, you want to put me in boxing, Mom? But if he gets hungry, I still box. I still did it. But I mean, shit. Like,
God damn it.
makes you wonder.
I remember watching that fight too, Robbie. I remember it
damn it, Toby.
vividly where I was standing, man.
Fuck.
But no, let's go ahead. Final topic. Actually, we'll rapid fire to the other one. Basketball Magazine Overtime has created. We all know Overtime Magazine, right? Like, we all have heard of Overtime Magazine. Especially if you play Debbie or anything like that. Like, you're deep into like all the recruits. Basketball Magazine Overtime has created its own professional basketball league named Overtime Elite. Jalen Lewis becomes the highest ranked recruit to join Overtime Elite. A question for the panel: do you see more players turning pro after high school with the development of these types of leagues? Go Herms. And let's try push these last two quick.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's interesting, especially when you consider the fact that, the structure of, because what is it? Like, you have to be at least 19 years old and 1 year removed from high school before you're eligible for the NBA draft now, right? Is that
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, I don't know. I had this conversation with my dad earlier, and his whole thing was like, oh, well, these kids, but you have to get your education. I'm just like, Dad, Zion didn't go to Duke to get his education. You know what I mean? Like, none of these motherfuckers are going to these schools to get their and I'm not saying anything bad about the school, but just like, they're there for 1 year and then they're fucking gone. You know what I mean? Like, that's the only thing they have in mind. They know what they want to do, and it's, going to college is just a means to an end for them. And that's okay. But that 1 year that you are there playing at the collegiate level, you're not making any money. Well, I mean, the Supreme Court did their whole thing. We covered that last week. But, like, I don't know. Either way, I get the logic behind doing this, because if your whole goal is to just do athletics and whatever, like, your own education be damned, like, that's your choice that you make with, your family and whoever the fuck you trust. And then, like, get that money. Seriously, like, just get that shit right away. Because, like, what is it? I saw like, homeboy signed some, like, 2-year shit. He's going to be making around $1 million. Good for him. Good for him. I mean, he's 16. It's a little, but whatever. Like, that's cool shit. So, I mean, I think,
it's also the way that society is shaping up now. Like, these kids are realized, like, oh, my likeness gets me this much. A brand will pay me this much. Fuck it. I'm going to go on TikTok. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to go, like, we've seen this before.
Get the bag.
Drop the mic.
I agree with Herms, and part of the reason I agree with Herms is with the new rules that they can make money off their likeness, a lot less people are going to go to college because they can either make their money in college for 1 year or make money off their likeness in these leagues and these teams. And even guys like that are signing with the G League and doing that kind of thing. There's going to be more of that, I think, than anything.
All right, Jay.
Before they came up with this new ruling that they are able to make money off their likeness, I thought there was going to be a lot more guys going to the G League and going to stuff like the Overtime Elite. But now that they came out where they can still play college sports and make money off of their likeness, it sounds like, thank goodness, they're eventually going to come back with an NCAA football game on PlayStation 5 and Xbox. Man, I can't wait for that. I think that it's going to balance things out where there's still going to be plenty of guys that go to the, Overtime Elite and G League and stuff like that. But I think there's, those that still want to go and make their name at the collegiate level, and still they're able to make some money off of their likeness. So I think it's going to balance out. I think it'll be pretty much the same.
I partnered with the TBL, and they're growing and actually developing, so I've seen this type of process and how it works from firsthand, helping, get that off the ground. I was actually a commentator for them. And honestly, I mean, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. You're going to pay these. I mean,
there's no reason that they shouldn't make money off their likeness, man. There's absolutely zero reason.
But for these players, though, for these players with these types of leagues, oftentimes, you're in a house together. Everyone's rooming, it's very cost-effective style of building a team and building a league and building a brand. So, I mean, that is one of the downsides. Steven.
Yeah, I mean, I think with the Supreme Court ruling that they can make that money. It was more or less a negative to these secondary leagues in this G League setup that has been going on the last couple of years. I mean, for the fact that you can now make all this money, you can still be the big man on campus for that year and get all of that clout, at these major programs. I mean, that goes a long way for what goes through a lot of these young athletes, especially, the ones that are really looking at getting to the NBA in 1, 2, 3 years, whatever, how long it takes. I don't see, a lot of people are like down with the NCAA, which, yeah, they're a shit organization. That's an obvious thing. But this is only going to strengthen their case for, we're already solidified. You don't have to worry about, any organization folding, which, we see startups fold all the time. You think you want somebody to just jump into that and, here we are a year later. Well, sorry, can't do much, just didn't work out. The NCAA, that's not going to happen. So, yeah, I mean, I think if anything, there's not going to be much of a change in that regard.
I think that with overtime, they're so unique in the aspect of how they work media into now developing into this full-time, league, into like this pro league, like, and also the way they corner the market on social media. Overtime has done great on Instagram, Twitter, now their TikTok, like so on and so forth. They've always been adaptive and they've always gotten the dollar from there. So, I mean, I think that it's going to be interesting to see what they do as a developmental path towards the NBA.
And plus, isn't Kevin Ollie pretty heavily involved with that?
I'm not sure. I did not research the story enough.
Yeah, no,
Raj,
I think he is. Yeah.
and that's why Raj is one of our writers. Exactly right there. Toby.
I agree with Steven what they said, and I think that Jalen Green coming out from the G League, that he went straight to it, comes like the poster boy of all this talk because he's a projected top 3 pick. So I think that overtime and then going straight to the G League will be more of a predecessor, and you'll see the NCAA get more 4 stars and 3 stars that run their team, and it'll make – we all love March Madness because we all can do those brackets, but it'll make March Madness even more of a toss-up because you're not going to have these 5-star recruits go there for 1 year and then go, because they can go make their money and then go. Make a higher dollar amount probably going to G League or overtime and then go, because they can still get paid from sponsors at those 2 leagues and still get paid by those 2 leagues to go.
The pathway to getting paid is a lot more efficient. And this is one of the principles that I wish that we would learn in the fantasy football industry. We're seeing the athletes and we're seeing social media influencers and so on and so forth kind of take control of their own careers and their own marketing, their own promotion. And this is what happens. And we're seeing it. It's not just a whole like, oh, well, they're an athlete thing, that's why they're able to do it. Oh, well, they were the Paul brothers, that's why they were able to do it. Whatever example that you want to point at, no, it's because people are understanding their influence and understanding their market and understanding their likeness and understanding that has the ability to do something. And I think that I wish that us, the fantasy football industry, we would learn that. And I think that that's what this topic is honestly kind of really, really helping us and teaching us. Like, shit. Like, we've all subscribed to the overtime for years. We've all, overtime was in my high school when I was walking through high school. Like, when I was walking through the halls, they would have the recruitment magazines, and I'd pick up a copy of overtime. Like, it started off in high schools, and then it became a blog, and then it became so on and so forth, and then it grew. Like, fuck, they're right on them for doing this and giving folks and them having the bankroll to be able to pay these guys. Joey.
Yeah, I mean, I think what's the phrase? The blood's it's too fresh in the water, because I still think the NCAA is going to probably find a way to weasel out of this so that they're not going to pay these athletes. I know there's a Supreme Court ruling and all that, but I mean, oh boy, they're masters at delaying paying these kids. And so, if someone's going to go out for 1 year for a payday and they think that might be in jeopardy because the NCAA is going to fuck around. Yeah, I think there's definitely a place for it.
Simon?
Yeah, Robbie, you said it. Power to the people, power to the students. The world is changing. People are realizing you don't have to buy into these exploitative systems anymore. And if the NCAA doesn't catch up, they're going to get left in the dust by leagues like this. These students are realizing they can take power of their own destiny. They don't have to play into this system that's set up for them. I'm not saying it's going to happen right now, but it's changing. And the NCAA is going to need to change too, or they're going to get left behind.
Raj?
Well, most of the talking points have already been taken out, but yeah, basically just copy and paste what everyone said. And we've already been seeing it happening, in my opinion. You know, last year we had LaMelo Ball and RJ Hampton, who are out in Australia and came into the draft. This year, 2 of the top 6 prospects, we got Jalen Green and Jonathan Kuminga from G League Ignite, which, fun fact, fucking Jarrett Jack is on that team for some reason. I don't know why. What? Yeah, Jarrett Jack is over there.
Jarrett Jack's still playing? He's
in the G League.
75 years old.
That's your boy, Jay.
Brian Shaw's the head coach, and he asked Jared Jack to be a mentor to Green and some of the other younger players.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
So yeah, I think eventually it's gonna get there, and then the NCAA is gonna have to find a way to pay them or figure out whatever, you know, to kind of, I guess, stay on top, because that's basically what they've been forever.
Okay. This topic we had written on last week's show sheet. We're getting into it this week. McGregor Poirier picks. Let's go ahead, Raj. We're gonna go rapid fire around the panel and then get into closing. Who's your pick?
Okay, I said McGregor last week, but after seeing that press conference, I got to go Poirier.
All righty, way to join the dark side, Simon.
Poirier and I don't know shit.
Joey.
I'm rooting for McGregor. It's hard not to. I'm part Irish, but I mean that, like
So am
Raj
I,
said,
like-
that press conference yesterday. I mean, Poirier looked so confident, and McGregor just looked like he was getting rattled by everything, and that's not good if you're getting rattled by fucking guys in pink suits. I mean, come on. I mean, it's fucking Conor McGregor, man. You need to roll it back. Come on, buddy.
Okay, I like it. I can't wait to watch the fight tomorrow night. Z2.
Poirier and I don't know shit ×2.
Steven.
Poirier is going to knock him out. That's all there is to it. Go bet a 2nd or 3rd round knockout. We talked about this, Robbie. Bank on it. It's at 550 and 1,000. It's insane money for those 2 bets.
I'm just here so y'all can make me money on this fight.
Jay.
Yeah, you guys saw McGregor's last fight where you saw the meme where he's asleep on the mat. Yeah, that's about to happen again. So if you want to make some money, bet on Poirier easily.
Drop the mic.
Robbie, you know I love my MMA, and hands down, it's all Poirier, McGregor, night.
Harms.
I don't know anything about mixed martial arts.
That's a great take.
There we go.
Take of the night.
We already know I'm going Poirier, and it is what it is. I'm sticking to it.
If I had to pick, I guess I'll just say McGregor because I'm Irish, but I also don't really. I don't know. I'll see it on YouTube.
The money line's like 50-50, which is so strange. That's, I don't know.
Yeah, for me, it's not even close. But that I feel like that's just the odds makers like playing Dana White.
They're not trying to make McGregor the underdog.
R.I.P.
Exactly, yeah. Herms, where can people find you?
If you feel compelled for whatever reason, I don't know why you would. Find me on Twitter at HermsNFL.
No one unfollow him.
Shut the hell up, Herms.
No one unfollow him.
You have
Love
fantastic
you.
takes.
Drop the mic, FF.
You can find me on Twitter at Drop the Mic FF, and if you want to read anything I write or my rankings, go to goingfor2.com.
G-Man J.
Follow me on Twitter at GmanJ. I'm a writer at Roto Underworld, and I've got some stuff cooking in the background at Front Yard Fantasy, so keep a lookout at that.
Steven Roto.
You can find me on Twitter at Steven_Roto, and you can find my work at ShyCitySports.com.
Yeehaw.
Toby.
You can find all my graphic design work at Triple Play and Real Deal. Follow me on Twitter at Z2. And spoiler alert, I'm going to have my rankings on Triple Play coming up this fantasy football season. So,
whoa.
Oh, yeah.
First time for everything.
Congrats, bro.
You can find me on. You can find me on Twitter at the Joey Wright. I write for Razzball. I'm also have my rankings on Fantasy Pros. And just real quick, it's coming home Sunday. Go England, 3 Lions.
Oh, I love it. I love a little Euros talk. Way to go. Way to plug that for all of our internet.
I have no idea what that means, but I like it.
Go Italy! Go Italia!
Yep, I'm going. You already know
Yeah,
I'm going.
I'm
Italy
Italian,
all the
so go Italy.
Go
So.
Italia!
Sit in the middle of little Italy, little did we know. Shut up, Big Pun.
Simon.
You guys can find me on Twitter at FYF Simon, and we go live with the Fantasy Football Game Show 5 days a week at 3 p.m. Eastern Time on the Front Yard Fantasy YouTube channel. So check us out over there.
Yeah.
What a host. He just sounded like a host.
Yeah.
Simon is a fantastic host.
Thank you, Jay.
What, Raj?
All right, find me right here, Rumboyz Fantasy Network, on Twitter, Rumboyz Road, Rumboyz.com, articles, graphic design, and
Fire.
code Rumballs at Rumboyz.com for 50% off Rumboyz condoms and hashtag Chose Matter.
Let's go, Raj.
You already know what it is. Rumboyz Robbie on Twitter, Rumboyz spelled with Z-N-E-T everywhere else. This has been Rumboyz After Dark. Hope you guys enjoyed the night. The bar is closing. Check out my newest article on Rumboyz.com. Check out all of our all of our articles on Rumboyz.com. And yeah, cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Rumboyz and girls, what it do. Dilly dilly.
Please don't follow me.